the basement for the New York Knicks versus Brooklyn Nets. The Knicks come in at 5-6. The Brooklyn Nets come in at 5-7. On a bad note, the Knicks are not going to have Karl Anthony Towns or Deuce McBride. Those are two big losses for this game. This is a really, I know it's early in the season, but it's an important win. You don't want to lose again. This is a pretty important win right now, so let's go. Find a way to win. Jericho Sims is going to start in place of Karl Anthony Towns. So let's see what we can get out of this. I mean, Jericho Sims got to step up. It's his fourth year on the team. It's time for him to step up. So let's keep this moving right now. And we'll see what we can get out of this with the Nets. But that being said, we'll get this underway. That is surprising. I know Karl Anthony Towns has a contusion on his knee, which is doesn't sound very good. And Deuce McBride, I didn't catch why he's not playing tonight. But that's a big loss off the bench, so we're going to need a couple players here to step up. Angus, first cellar dweller, accounted for. Angus in the basement. What's going on, Angus? Mean Green, go New York, go New York, go. What's going on, Green, man? What's happening? Hey, Green, tonight, no Karl Anthony Towns, no Deuce McBride tonight, man. This is not the way we want to set this thing off. Not the way we want to set this thing off. That especially after the game the other night, being down by 21, come all the way back. And Brunson, I still can't believe that shot didn't land. But anyway, here we are at 5-6 right now, and the Nets are 5-7. Let's see what we can do. OG cellar dweller Manavs accounted for. Manavs in the basement. On the way home from work now, it's raining. Raining in California? Aren't you like in Los Angeles? It doesn't rain there, does it? Every time I drove through there, it never rained. So let's see what we can get out of this tonight, guys. We need a big win out of this tonight. The Knicks, they're still getting themselves together. They're still trying to gel. We'll see what we can do, but we should beat this Nets team. The Nets don't have Claxton tonight, so, I mean, we got a really decent shot at taking this. Angus. I watched the recording of the men's national team, man. 1-0, and we got that right away in the game. We won right off the bat, Angus. Right off the bat. 1-0 from Pepe, and that's all we needed the rest of the way. Matt Turner made a great save on that penalty kick. Wow. All the action was in the beginning of the game. Good game, though. Good win. I know they played them again Monday night, so I'll be looking out for that as well. I have it recorded because I don't know what game's going to be on Monday night, so I got to watch I can't have one man. I can't watch everything. But it's all good here, man. All good here. Not the way we wanted this to go. This team needs to find a way to win tonight. It does, man. It does. That game the other night against the Bulls, you come off the in-season tournament win. You win that game. Oh, I thought Rocco was standing right next to me. And then you turn around and you get the Bulls. The Bulls are not a good team. And we go down by 21. It was like we were down by 21 with 4 minutes left in the third. Make a monster comeback. Josh Hart fouls White. I'm not so sure that was a foul. White went up for the three. Hart went behind him, and it looked like it was all ball to me. But anyway, whatever. They called a foul. You knew White was going to hit all three. You knew he was going to hit all three. And Brunson, that shot at the end, it twisted, hit the backboard, came you knew that was going. I still can't believe it missed. But whatever the case, we should be beating teams like that. But it's a long season. Let this team gel. But no Cat, no Deuce McBride tonight. That's huge. Here's our starting lineup tonight. Jalen, Brunson, Bridges, Hart, Anunoby, Jericho Sims. This is a big time for him to step up. Hartenstein took that backup job from him last year. Sims needs to show what he's got going on. He needs to show it. This is fourth year on the Knicks. He needs to show it. It was there for the taking last year, and Hartenstein took it from him. Now it's there for the taking right now tonight. Show us what you got, kid. Show us what you got. I agree with you. All right, we're about to tip off right now. Angus, we played it good. The poor field affected sharp passing, but that field was terrible. That was a terrible field. Had it just rained or something? Cullen, first Ozzy accounted for, another cellar dweller in the basement. Bruin, OG cellar dweller, and Bouncer in the basement. What's going on? Cullen, you are on time today. That's right. Cullen, you are on time today. We're getting this underway. The Knicks need to win this. They need to win this desperately. I know it's a long season, but, I mean, let's go. So Sims is getting a big chunk of time tonight. We're going to see what this kid's got at center. I mean, he's got the size, man. He's got, he showed some abilities here. OG lays it in. 2-0 Knicks. Let's go. Let's go. That's it, Cullen. Yeah, you are. And you're the first Aussie. Man, this is a weird week. You're on time. Bagger Dave was the first guy I had in here the other day. He was the first guy in. That never happens. All right, 2-2. We're just getting this game underway. The Knicks desperately. I didn't even know Dennis Schrader was on the Nets. Isn't that funny? That guy's been around a long time. I just didn't realize he was still on the Nets. That's crazy. And they have Ben Simmons is playing. Can you imagine that? Remember that name? Ben Simmons is actually playing. Ben Simmons is playing. That's funny. That's funny. So, anyway, that's where we're at. Cullen, everybody's saying what's up to each other. Broom and Nav Cullen, but Cullen, only here for an hour, so I got to be going out for lunch with the grandsons later. Nice. All right. Family rules, and that's what yesterday, guys, I had a good friend of mine that I drove over the road with. And he happened to be in our area yesterday. So I woke up yesterday morning to a text that he'd be in our area in the afternoon. He could hang out for a few hours. So that's why, man. Friends, family, they stopped through. That's why I didn't do the Ranger game last night with you guys. I only saw the third period when he left. It was just the start of the third period. So that's all I saw of the game last night. But at least they won 3-2. And the Lightning beat Winnipeg. The Lightning beat Winnipeg, guys. Can you believe that? I mean, Winnipeg finally lost. Again, they're like 15-2. So the Rangers won. Barclay Goodrow was the first time back in the Garden, man. He got a good standing ovation, which he should. Barclay Goodrow was a great Ranger for 3 years, man. So he really put in the work. Anunoby at the line, 3-2 Knicks. He missed one, got the second one. 3-2 Knicks. Can't believe Ben Simmons is playing. Ben Simmons is playing. Wow. Man, he used to be the talk of the town when he was with Philly, and then he just had the worst hangnail injury of all time. He was out forever. I don't know what his story is, man. It wasn't a hangnail. I'm exaggerating, but that's when players sit out in any sport for that long length of time, you don't know what's going on. Yeah, Bruin, that was crazy. They beat Winnipeg yesterday, and they beat them pretty good. I was hoping my Rangers were going to take them, but, Winnipeg's tough, man. The Rangers' problem, hold on, Anunoby for 3. Nope. Drops back, drives in. Josh Hart for 3. Josh Hart nails the 3. Knicks up 6-2. 6-2 Knicks. Even with Cat and Deuce McBride out, we should still win this game. We should still beat this Nets team. I'm sorry, we should. Nets miss. Brunson on the rebound. Anunoby corner 3. He missed it. Let's get that rebound. Get that rebound. Knicks ball. Even Spike Lee says it's Knicks ball. Even Spike Lee said it's Knicks ball. Let's go. Bond is around, man. Another cellar dweller. Second Aussie accounted for. Bond is in the basement. Way back told you about the poll we had for you the other day, Bond, what you could possibly be doing. When Mr. Marine comes in, I'll let him tell you he thought you got BOD'd by the We had a fun time with that, Bond. We're glad you're all right. Wayback said he got a text from you, so we know you were good, man. So glad to see you back in here, Bond. Josh Hart bringing it up. 8-2 Knicks. 8-2 Knicks. Jericho Sims dumps it to Brunson. Top of the key. Brunson driving the lane. Brunson back. Fadeaway jumper. And he missed it. India humiliated South Africa today, Bond. Oh, boy. That's right. And I went with Spike on that. Spike stood up to the ref and was doing this. It's Knicks ball. So Spike was doing that, and I said, I agree. That's right. He'll always say it's Knicks ball. That's right. He's the greatest Knicks fan. He's at Ranger games. He's at Yankee games. But he is the biggest Knicks fan for sure. Yep. Spike Lee, he supports the teams, man. He really does. Really does. Angus in college had played soccer for an entire season with a bad ingrown toenail. It was painful. Oh, my gosh. That sounds painful. By the way, while they're having some foul shooting here, Cam Johnson's at the line for the Nets. Angus, I looked through your things, the soccer books in the Discord. Is that the Bill Murray that wrote that book? I was looking at your stuff that you posted, great stuff, and it was The World's Game, A History of Soccer, Bill Murray. Is that the Bill Murray? Jericho Sims dumps it off to OG. Come on, OG. Come on. He's double teamed. Sims underneath the basket. Oh, he didn't. Come on, man. Bad pass. 8:50 left in the first. Cam Johnson for three. Missed it. Nets get the ball back. And they give it up. They give up the three. 8-7 now. 8-7 Knicks. It's very early in the game. 8:37 left in the first. BOD that like button. That's right. Bond, great to see you back, man. Great to see you back. Hart underneath. Jericho Sims dumps it out to Mikal Bridges. Corner three. Boom, 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 boom. Mikal Bridges corner three. That is his wheelhouse from the corner. Man, it's a 3-point show right now. Thomas comes back with three. It's 11-10 Knicks. Who's going to watch the fight? Who? Mike Tyson and Jake Paul? Not me. Brunson with a nice lay-in. 13-10 Knicks. I was going to say, Angus, really? I know he's a big sports fan, so I kind of believed it. Angus. I kind of believed it, but I'm like, I like Bill Murray, and I know, oh gosh, another three by the Nets. I like Bill Murray. Thomas again with another three. Goodness, man. He's hit like 3 or 4 in a row. 13 all. I like Bill Murray, and I know he's a big football and huge alley-oop to Sims. Hart to Sims. Bang, bang. 15-13 timeout. Timeout on the court. Oh, no. Is there a timeout? No. Forget that. I take that back. The refs are talking amongst themselves. Yeah, I didn't know. I was going to say that's new. I didn't know he was into that. So, come here, Rocco. Rocco wants his TV time, sporting his Knicks jersey as usual, sporting all the team's jerseys, saying what's up to everybody. Yep, had a pretty good day. Bond is going to watch. Yeah, who's watching the fight, though? Who is Manav? Yeah, it's on net. I do have Netflix. I mean, if I'm up, I might watch it. But what has happened to boxing to where we're having Jake Paul and Mike Tyson? Like, where is the real boxing going on? Where is the real boxing where YouTubers are taking over boxing now? And listen, hold on. Thomas again for three. He's 4 for 4 from three-point land, Thomas, for the Nets. Cam Thomas is 4 for 4 from three-point land. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Oh, he's hitting them all. Boy, the Nets are a three-point machine. Everybody's hitting threes for them. Schroeder hit a three. Man, they have given up threes all season, the Knicks, man. Their defense, I'm surprised on a Tom Thibodeau team that their defense looks the way it does. They're giving up three-pointers left and right. Bridges driving the lane. Mid-range jumper, good. 19-17 Brooklyn. Who's going to go watch? I just want to know what happened to boxing. Rocco still wants his TV time. I still want to know what happened to boxing, man. Boxing used to be the greatest thing when I was growing up. The big battles all the time. All of them. OG. Oh, come on. Back to Hart. Come on, guys. Let's go. Don't lose to the Nets. Let's go. Not having Towns and no Deuce McBride really hurts. OG underneath the Sims gets blocked. Puts it back in anyway. Puts it back in. That's right. Yep. What's up? Hey, Yankee Kyle. Another Cellar Dweller accounted for. Yankee Kyle's in the base. What's going on, Kyle? How you doing, man? Timeout Nets. Timeout Nets. Rocco, Yankee Kyle, good evening, brother. What's going on, Kyle? Angus, it's not Caddyshack material. Classic. Caddyshack is a legendary sports movie. Cullen, the most overhyped fight in history. Both will be walking away with huge payments no matter who wins. Right. And when I say some YouTuber, listen, like them, hate them, Jake and Logan Paul, man, they built their star status over what was available to them. So you can't really hate on them. I'm just hating on boxing in general. This is what it's become. There's young up-and-coming fighters that have been training, and they're working hard, and they're trying to get out there, and these guys deserve a shot. And they're not getting a shot because these gimmick fights are going on. And listen, they're all getting paid. Like I said, they're getting their paid. They're doing their thing. But overall, I miss real, matches, real boxing matches, man. I miss those. I miss them, like Vander Holyfield, Mike Tyson. That's, in their prime. That's what I want to see. Lennox Lewis and Larry Holmes back then fighting Jerry Cooney and Muhammad Ali, George Foreman. Like these, real boxing matches, man. What has happened to it? OG of OGs, Mr. Marine, what is happening? I just came home from Memorial Sloan Kettering in New York City visiting my sister, Anne Marie. Beautiful, Mr. Marine. All the best. How's she doing, Mr. Marine? How's she doing? How is she doing? Everybody's saying what's up to Mr. Marine. Angus loved boxing during the Ali former Frazier era. Yeah. Yep. We had some good fights, man. I really did. What's up, Cullen? Mr. Marine. Yep. Yankee. I'm good, bro. Good, Kyle. Good, man. Thanks for supporting the channel as always. I just missed your stream the other day. I did comment on it, but I just missed your stream the other day, Kyle. But I did drop a comment, man. Raleigh, OG Cellar Dweller accounted for. Both Marines accounted for in the basement. Raleigh, no Karl Anthony Towns tonight. No Deuce McBride tonight. Here we are. Yeah, how's your sister doing, Mr. Marine? Manav, she's still fighting the good fight, but in someone else's hands. Don't know how long it's going to be. Well, you're right there with her every day, man. All the best to you, Mr. Marine. All the best to you from us, for sure. Bruin says, the whippersnapper. Yeah. I remember Ali fighting a sumo wrestler in Japan. It was a draw. Angus, you remember when Ali fought Lyle Alzado for the the charity kind of thing, the exhibition match? Lyle Alzado was like swinging for the fence. Remember that one? Mr. Marine, yes, Bond is here, Mr. Marine. Bond's in the basement, Mr. Marine. We have a Bond sighting. We told him about the poll we had, so that was an entertaining poll. And what won that poll? Still mowing the lawn? It was something like that. Nice interception by Bridges. It's 21-19 Brooklyn. Knicks bringing it up. Dumps it inside to OG, going up top, and dunks it. Boom! Right in Thomas's face. OG banged Thomas back a little bit, turn, boom! Right in his face. The Knicks are killing the Nets in the paint. We got 10 points to their 2, or now 4. 23-21 Brooklyn, but they are killing us with the three-point shot. Cam Thomas is 4 for 4 from three-land. Brunson in midcourt trying to bring it up now. 4:38 left in the first quarter. Mr. Marine, Bond, BOD General on board. BOD General on board. Brunson for 3. Got it. Brunson for 3. Nailed it. Let's go. Cullen, I'm going to be going down to Melbourne at Christmas. I'll be looking out for Western Bulldogs rap for Rocco. Nice, Cullen. Nice. I was close. To taking them because they did have the United States colors, Western Bulldogs. The red, white, and blue. They did have that. I almost went with them. Ananobi for 3. Oh, he missed it. Get that rebound, Bridges. Good. Bridges, mid-range jumper. 26-23 Knicks, 3:40 left in the first quarter. Yeah, you can YouTube it and also watch Cam Thomas for Brooklyn Nets is 5 for 5 from three-point land. He's got 17 points. The Knicks give up a lot of three-pointers, man. Cam Thomas is a really good player. Don't get me wrong. Cam Thomas is a really good player. But, I mean, goodness, 5 for 5 from three. Finally, the Nets missed a three. We get the rebound by Josh Hart, bringing it back up. Come on. Brunson from the corner. He is D'd up. I love it. He was falling out of bounds, and he threw the ball threw the ball of Simmons, man. It hit Simmons and went out of bounds, so it's still our ball. And also, if you'd never seen the 30 for 30 documentary on Lyle Alzado, it's really sad, man. Really sad. Talk about steroids killing somebody when nobody really knew or cared what was going on with the steroids back then. But if you remember Lyle Alzado, it would explain a lot. That guy was hyped up at all times. He was a wrecking machine on that Raiders team. Back when you were allowed to actually hit people in football. Colin, I'll be going down. I read that. I was a tie between mowing his lawn and riding his lawnmower. That's right. That's right. That's right, Bruin. It was a tie. Still mowing his lawn or riding his lawnmower. That's right. Angus, me too. That's right, Bruin. It was that. Hey, now this is day 2. We haven't seen Gunner yet. Gunner's the other one. He's probably working Friday night, right? Look at Rocco. He's trying to get settled in. See him? Trying to get settled down. He's a little uncomfortable today. His arthritis is kind of killing him. So he's a little lost on what to do. He's been uncomfortable all day. Hey, buddy. Come here. A little uncomfortable today, so his hind legs are hurting him a little bit today. So he's had a little bit of a not really getting too comfortable to lay down. So anyway, we got this good tonight. Tomorrow night, the Rangers are on tomorrow night, and the Knicks are on again Sunday night against the Nets again. So we're in Brooklyn. I believe on Sunday. Daniel, another cellar dweller. Now all of our military veterans are accounted for. Daniel's in the basement. Daniel, Tampa Bay Lightning beat the Winnipeg Jets. Congrats. Huge win by Tampa Bay over Winnipeg last night. That was a huge win. Huge win, man. Very well played game by Tampa. I had a friend of mine over, fellow trucker over, so I didn't get to see any highlights of any games. I caught the Rangers in the third period. But I sent a message out that I wouldn't be able to be on last night. But big win, Daniel. Big win. Oh, look at Tom Brady at the game. Some part of the crowd's booing him and part of the crowd's cheering him. Tom Brady is at an all-New York game. He's at an all-New York game. And now he's throwing a football into the crowd. Wow, Tom Brady's at the game. Now he's talking to Spike Lee. That's funny. He's sitting right near Spike. That's funny. Oh, that's cool, man. He's there talking to Clyde Frazier and John Starks and a lot of famous Knicks. Wow, that's funny. What is Tom Brady doing at an all-New York game? That's interesting. Interesting. Well, anyway, it's 26-26. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Mikal Bridges with the ball, brings it up. Hawk 40 is in now as our backup center today. Josh Hart, mid-range jumper, and he hits it at the buzzer. Right at the shot clock, he hits it 28-26 Knicks. Mr. Marino is saying, what's up, Daniel? Good evening. Yes, hello. Great game, Daniel. Great game, man. I like I said, I turned on the Rangers. They were already winning 3-1, and I was kind of flipping back and forth. Said, man, they're handling Winnipeg. Handling them. It was nice to see, and a former Lightning, too. He got 2 rings with you guys. Barclay Goodrow got a nice standing ovation, Daniel. He got a nice standing ovation from the Rangers crowd last night, from the Rangers crowd at MSG when he came back as a San Jose Shark, which is where he started his career anyway. He started his career with San Jose, went to Tampa, then the Rangers, and now he's back with San Jose. So he was a hard-working player. I like Barclay Goodrow. I have no complaints. You come and play for the team and you work as hard as he did, man, he got a standing ovation from everybody. That was cool. They put him on the Jumbotron, gave him a nice little tribute to the fans. The fans gave him a rousing ovation, and he deserves it. Barclay Goodrow is a hard-working player. He's not a Hall of Famer, but he's just one of those hard-working guys, man. I was somewhat sorry to see him leave, but I understand it, too, for the cap space. You needed to get rid of him, so I understand that. Yeah, Rocco's looking good. He's looking good. He's hanging in there. Daniel, I was watching UConn women against North Carolina. Nice. Good. They fell short of the 3. Get that rebound. The Nets get it back. They missed a 3-pointer. They get it back. Hit the mid-range jumper. Come on, Knicks. Come on. Campaign's in the game now. Campaign. Hockporty's in. Hart, OG, and Bridges are all on the court right now for the Knicks. Tied at 30 right now. 1.5 minutes left in the first. Tied at 30. Inside. Hockporty. This guy's a good young rookie. Hockporty's playing good. Playing good. Like it. Rick, OG Celladweller accounted for. Rick the Ninja in the basement. Rick, what's going on, man? What's happening, Rick? Come on, our defense is a Tom Thibodeau team. Our defense is hurting, man. Hurting this year. They had the same problem. OG going up to dunk it, and he does. Boom, let's go. 34-32 Knicks. Great dunk by OG. Rick, who are you? He's the ninja. That's right. You all right, Rocco? Come on, buddy. He's really uncomfortable today. He's got his meds. But he's really uncomfortable right now. Good block by Hockporty. Wow. Huge block. Great block by the rookie, man. Great block. Wow. Bam. He slapped that ball right away. Knicks get it back, brings it up. OG for 3. Come on. OG gets his own rebound, lays it in, and 1. Lays it in and 1. Huge block by Hockporty. Bring the ball down. OG misses the 3, gets his own rebound, lays it in, and 1. Gets fouled. The Knicks got some ballers, man. They really do. When this team starts coming together, watch out. Watch out. Beautiful block. Where did the Nets play before Brooklyn? New Jersey. They were the New Jersey Nets. The Jersey Nets. Rick, what is happening, my man? Watching the boxing tonight. Yeah, there's a lot of people going to be watching the boxing tonight, man. I have Netflix. I don't know, man. I might not. Campaign for 3. Oh, he tried it at the buzzer. He missed, but he tried the 3 at the buzzer. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. End of the first quarter, Knicks leading by 5 points. Daniel, right before they went to Brooklyn, they played in, by Newark, New Jersey. That's right. That's exactly where they played. They played at the Brendan Byrne Arena where the Meadowlands were. Remember Brendan Byrne Arena, and the New Jersey Devils played there at the time. They shared the stadium. Come on, Rocco. What's up, buddy? You all right? And before that, the Nets played at the Coliseum in the ABA days. Yeah. Right before Brooklyn, they were Jersey. In the ABA days, they played at the Nassau Mausoleum. Sorry, Rick. That's what Ranger fans call the Coliseum, the Mausoleum, because when you pass by there and the parking lot was empty, you figured there was an Islander game going on. They did play there in the ABA days. Yes, they did. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. You good? Huh? You good? It's funny, but true. Rick, Arsenal tomorrow morning, Rick. Are we going to freaking win a game? Rick, we got commercial break right now, end of the first quarter. Rick, what and Angus, Arsenal tomorrow. What's going on? 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. You got to win a game, man. You got to start getting some wins. We've scored 1 goal in the past 3 games, including the UEFA. They've scored 1 goal in the last 3 games, man. Come on. What's going on with that team? Is Teka losing the is his voice becoming, losing a locker room, as we all say? What's going on with that? I think it's at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Arsenal's got to start bouncing back, and Man City's lost 2 in a row. So, I mean, and then the New York versus New York in the MLS playoffs next week. Angus, I thought that there are no Premier League matches tomorrow. Oh, no, it's tomorrow. I'm even double-checking it. Unless I have the date wrong. Oh, come on. Hold on. What's tomorrow? Oh, yeah. Angus, you're right. I saw Saturday. I didn't look at the date, November 23rd. You're right. It's next week against Nottingham. I was wrong. You're right. I saw Saturday. I didn't even look at the date. You're right. It's next Saturday. Anunoby, quick pass down court. Bad pass down court. Bad pass. Yep, you were right, Angus. There's no game tomorrow morning. Daniel, that should be a good game tomorrow. I thought tomorrow, Bolts and Devils. Yep, and the Rangers play. I know we're going to do some Bolt game next week, Daniel. I said we would because the Rangers are playing night games and Tampa Bay is not. Hold on, guys. Tomorrow is the, what is tomorrow? The 16th? Or do we play Sunday? Hold on. Boy, I'm really off on my teams. The Rangers play Sunday. So Tampa plays tomorrow. Hold on, Daniel. We might get a Tampa Bay Lightning game in tomorrow. Hold on. Rocco may have to go out, guys. I may have to break off here for a second. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock, Devils Lightning. Hey. Knicks are up 37-32. 10:45 left in the half. I'd do a Lightning game, Rick. The Lightning are my second favorite team, man. The Lightning are my second favorite team. I was in Tampa for over 11 years, and we had I was a season ticket holder. That was back when they first got Stamkos. They first got Victor Hedman. That was back then. Yeah, man, look. Yep, they were my second favorite team, man. I've said that on here a few times. They're usually on the same time as the Rangers or the Knicks, so it's very hard to do Lightning games. But next week, the Rangers are playing the West Coast. You guys know if the Knicks or the Rangers or when the Yankees play, I don't do the night games anymore. So I can't stay up that late. But the games that start at 10, 10:30, I can't do that. But we'll fill in the Rangers on the night the Knicks are off. We'll fill in with the Lightning games. 39-32 Knicks. Nets driving the lane right now. Cam Johnson up. Who's tagging in? Hold on. OG's coming out. Man, we didn't have no Precious Achua either. Donnie checks in. We're getting some young players in here right now. Young players. We got Kolek in here too. Kolek is another young player we got. Hart is fouled at the line. Good. Going to the line. Now, we have some young Knicks players that are getting opportunities because we have guys hurt. Let's get them to have great games. Let's go. I watched Brewster's Millions. Oh, come on. John Candy and Richard Pryor. Come on. That's a great movie. The one with John Candy, Richard Pryor is still good today. Oh, come on. All Richard Pryor movies are great. Most of John Candy's were really good. Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder, all of their movies. Hear No Evil, See No Evil. Stir Crazy. Oh, man. Stir Crazy is one of my favorite movies. They did a lot of great movies together. Very funny movie. Yep. Yeah, I remember you saying that now. Yeah, Rick, I've said that on here a lot because I don't know, sometime in the past, someone asked me, because I said I go for the Giants and I go for the Mets because they don't have anything to do with the Yankees, and that's when I said that. People are like, oh, you don't go for the Islanders? I said, no. And you know why I don't, just like you don't go for the Rangers, same reason. They're division rivals. It's different. But I do like Tampa, and I was around Tampa when they were pretty bad. They had just fired Barry Melrose. Remember, God rest his soul. Remember, Barry Melrose passed away. But Barry Melrose left, and they brought in Guy Boucher. Guy Boucher was the head coach then, and our goalie was Mike Smith. When I was a season ticket holder, it was not expensive. Trust me. We were third level, first row, right in the corner over the goalie. Right in the corner. The tickets, that was back in, 2008. There was only like $1,100 or something. That was it for the whole season. Never get that up here. Campaign for three. Missed it. Get that rebound. Knicks are up 41-32 right now. The Nets have 0 points in the last 3:41. But like the Nets versus the Knicks, to me, this is not, even though it's a division rival, no one cares about the Nets. Nobody ever cared about the Nets. That's why I don't make a big deal. I don't care one way or the other about the Nets. It's just not a rivalry to me. It's just not. Just not. But anyway, oldies are usually the best. Yeah, the old movies are the greatest. Come on. In the old sports movies, Slapshot, Caddyshack, I mean, they're classic. There's so many. This game is in Brooklyn or MSG. It's in MSG. They play again Sunday night, Daniel, and they'll be in Brooklyn Sunday night at the Barclays Center, where the Islanders played for a little while before they went back to Long Island. No. He's a diehard Knicks fan, Daniel. He'll be there only if the Knicks are there. He doesn't go there otherwise. Spike Lee is a diehard Knicks fan. He goes to Ranger games and he goes to Yankees games, but you don't see him at Met games. You don't see him at Nets games. Not unless one of his teams is there. Campaign with the lay-in. 43-34 Knicks, 9 minutes left in the first half. When I lived in Florida, hockey was considered a foreign sport in the South. Now the Tampa Bay Lightning are bigger than the Rays. They're bigger than the Buccaneers too. The Lightning was like the thing down there when I was there. They were huge. And that was before they got good, so it wasn't like a bunch of people hopping on a wagon. It took a long time for them to be good. Guy Boucher took over, and then John Cooper took over after that. Steve Yzerman. The whole thing changed when Steve Yzerman became the GM of the Tampa Bay Lightning. He drafted well, traded well, got the right people in there. Daniel, I'm sure you remember, like Ben Bishop was their goalie when Andre Vasilevsky was coming up. Ben, you know it, Daniel. When I was there, when I first started going to games, Mike Smith was the goalie. Nitamaki was the backup. Dan Ellis was the third goalie on the team, or eventually the new backup when Nitamaki was bounced. Or Mike Smith, one of those two was bounced. Then they brought in Dwayne Rollison, who was a decent journeyman goalie. Then it was Ben Bishop after that, and then Vasilevsky took over, and the rest is history. But Steve Yzerman was the GM of the Lightning, and he did an outstanding job for them. And I don't blame him for going home to the Red Wings where he should be. But he did a great job for them. Great job. 43-37 Knicks, 8 minutes left in the first half. Kim, wide open three. Cullen, I remember seeing it, but it was a long time ago. I can hardly remember last week. Brewster's Millions was like 1985, somewhere around there. Campaign with a floater. I mean, with Deuce McBride being out, we do got a player, man. Campaign is good. So, oh, that looked like a travel. Smile, missed a three. Josh Hart bringing it back up for the Knicks. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Rick, does Spike Lee not go to football games? I don't know. It's a good question. But I think that's a good question. I don't know, Rick. But judging by, you would think if he's Yankees, Rangers, Knicks, you would think he's a Giants fan then, because that's the way it's supposed to be. Jets, Mets, Nets, Islanders, Giants, Rangers, Yankees, Knicks. If you're a fan of one of those, that's the other three you're a fan of for the most part. You know what I mean? You know, Rick, you know everybody that's from New York, you guys know that's usually the – so if he did go to games, he'd probably be a Giants fan, I would think. I don't know. That's a good question, Rick. I never thought about it. Tyler Kolek for three. Missed it. Come on, guys. We're up 45-40, 7 minutes left in the first half. Yes, I do remember when they played at Tropicana Field and the Ice Palace. Daniel, how about the Ice Palace? Tropicana, I think Daniel, correct me if I'm wrong, but are the Bolts? The Bolts. Are the Rays playing their regular season games at Steinbrenner Field? I still like to call it Legends Field, but Steinbrenner Field. Daniel, is that true? Are they going to be playing their regular season games at Steinbrenner Field? Bon, have a good one, everyone. I'm going swimming with my kids and grandkids. All right, Bon, have a great day with the family, man. Good stuff, Bon. Colin, I like hockey, but it's pretty foreign to me too. I think you would like hockey a lot because it's very obviously one's on ice, one's on grass, but you hear me comparing hockey to footy all the time. The concept is the same, and the contested possessions are still the same. So I think you'd find it a very interesting game if you really got into it. Oh, me too, Rick. I'm right in the same boat. I'm a little unorthodox also, but only with one team. But screw that team. We know what that team is. I don't care about them anymore. Daniel, that's maybe the plan, but Steinbrenner Field is pretty small, man. Can you imagine the traffic if the Rays are in the playoffs and the Buccaneers start playing football, like when September comes around? Wow. That's right there on Dale Mabry. The Bucks are here and Legends Field is right here. Literally right across the street from each other. And that road is a disaster to begin with on a regular day, let alone games being played. That is the worst. Malfunction Junction with I-4, 75, 275, everything meeting by Tampa Airport. Malfunction Junction, all these highways merge the same spot. It is a disaster. Manav watching Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson right now on Netflix. But the fight didn't start yet, right? Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, doesn't that start at like 10 o'clock or something? Matumbo, another cellar dweller accounted for. Matumbo in the basement. Are the Rangers the strongest they have ever been? The Rangers are looking good. The Rangers are looking good, Captain. They're looking good. Yeah, they lost to Winnipeg, but, Winnipeg's 15-2 now, right? They're looking good. The problem with the Rangers, Captain, is the middle of the ice right in front of Igor in our zone. The middle of the ice is a wide open field. I don't know why, We're second worst in the league in covering that area, and that's where the opportunities are coming from the other team. Right, and if I'm Igor, this here in front of me, the goalie, right, is all wide open. Everybody's playing the perimeters. I don't get it. It's very odd. It's very odd right now. So that's where we're at. Who you got? I mean, I would take Tyson, but I just, Captain, we were talking. I'll share a few photos in the Discord. Definitely do that, Bond. That would be awesome. Hey, Bond, by the way, did you check out my man, Joey Logano, 3-time champion, Ford Mustang? Boom, boom, boom. 3-time Cup Series champion, and he beat out the defending champion, his teammate, Ryan Blaney, who also, Bond, was driving a Ford Mustang. So we Brunson in there. So, Bond, if you didn't, I put it in your Discord as well. Check it out. Check it out, man. Joey Logano, 3-time champion now. 3-time champion. Team Penske, that's back-to-back-to-back championships for the Cup Series, man. Great, great stuff. Logano, Blaney, Logano, the last 3 cups. That's awesome, and people are hating on it. People are hating on it big time. Oh, the Rangers already lost to Winnipeg, Captain. They lost to them. They lost to them 6-3, but it was really 5-3. The last goal was an empty netter. But the game was close the whole way through. Winnipeg went up by 1-0. Rangers tied at 1-1. We went down 2-1. We tied at 2-2. We went down 3-2, 4-2. Then it went to 4-3. It was a battle the whole game. The whole game it was a battle, but Winnipeg is so fast, and the Rangers got killed with. Beautiful, kid. One of our rookies just hit a 3. Beautiful. Thibodeau is forced to play some of these young guys because we have so many injuries. The Knicks are up 50-44 right now. Just stole the ball, too. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Anunoby lays it in. Bang. 52-44. Knicks, timeout Nets. Oh, yeah, it's the same as Amalie Arena. I'm just saying, remember the Ice Palace, basically before the Amalie Arena. I know it's the same. But it was the Ice Palace when I started coming around town. Captain, that's what I meant to say. Is I remember when it was the Ice Palace, meaning I remember when Amalie was the Ice Palace. Captain on board. Daniel Bolts used to play at the fairgrounds. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, really? Florida State Fairgrounds, they have the fair every year in February, right? They have the trucking school on there. Fairgrounds is a huge area. Holds about 10,000. That's about what the Rays get, unless the Yankees or the Red Sox or the Mets or the Phillies or somebody big is in town. The Rays don't get any fans, and it's really a shame. I've been to Tropicana Field for a few games. I'm really surprised they don't get any fans, but they don't. I saw today that the Astrodome might have 4 buildings built inside of it. That's really? It's going to be like the new Yankee Stadium. I know it's not new anymore, but it's like a shopping mall. It's like a shopping mall, man. I like the old Yankee Stadium. I didn't think they needed to build a new one, but I think it was really because George Steinbrenner didn't like the fact that the city approved the Mets to get Citi Field, but Shea Stadium was a dump. Shea Stadium had a lot of issues. They had a lot of problems with that stadium. I've been to Shea Stadium a gazillion times growing up, and they needed a new stadium. And George Steinbrenner basically paid for the new Yankee Stadium with his own money. Can you imagine he bought the Yankees for like $10 million in the 70s? Angus, it would have been a small arena too. Rick, Rays are going to have to play at Steinbrenner Field this year. Did you see that news? Yeah, Daniel and I were just talking about that. They're going to have to play at Steinbrenner Field. Can you imagine that? I got a question for you guys. Uh, all right, I'm going to ask this question right now. Basically, it goes like this: 4:40 left in the first half. Knicks bringing the ball up. We're up by. I'll tell you 1 second. We're up by 10 now. I wanted to wait for the shot. We're up by 10. And we have, again, for those that don't know, we don't have Karl Anthony Towns and we don't have Deuce McBride. Hold on a second, guys. I could be wrong on that, Mr. Marine. I thought he passed away. He had some serious cancer. I know that. Hold on. Hold on a second, Mr. Marine. Let me check that out. I will take that back. Was I thinking of somebody else? Oh, he has Parkinson's disease, but he did not pass away, but he's diagnosed with Parkinson's disease a year ago. I'm misinformed. He's still with us. Sorry. He has Parkinson's disease, though. I knew something happened to him, and I heard it wrong. So he has Parkinson's disease, but he is still alive. 3:20 left in the game, 57-40. Not in the game, in the half. So, yeah, he's still alive. I just looked it up. Yeah, he has Parkinson's disease. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Yeah, only 10 million. That's a steal. So here's the question. Here's the poll. So you have a little background. There was a team that turned down George Steinbrenner in the 70s. They didn't want him to run their team because they felt that he didn't have any idea of how to run a baseball team because he was a shipping owner. He had no idea how to run a baseball team. So one team told him, no, you cannot run our team, and they refused to let him buy the team. Who was it? There's your poll. Who turned down George Steinbrenner before he bought the Yankees and got all our World Series teams together? Who was it? Here's your question. I can see if I can find that out, Mr. Marine. I just pulled up Barry Melrose's page. 58-47 Knicks, 3:12 left in the first half. Huckport, we got some good rookies. Oh, wow. Cam Thomas is a great player, man. He is hitting everything. He's already a great player as it is. But Brunson lays it right back, 60-49 Knicks. Taking control with no Anthony Towns and no Deuce McBride tonight. Knicks are taking control. Ben Simmons, can you imagine this guy is playing? Ben Simmons. Well, he lost a lot of respect from the players on the Sixers and a lot of other people, man. It's like he actually refused to play at times. Brunson driving the lane, kicks it back out. Nope. Gets the mid-range jumper. I was wondering where Rocco went. He's under the coffee table. I was checking all his areas that he lays down, and I'm like, where'd he go? He's right there. He's under the coffee table. All right. I see what you did there, Bruin. California angles. I deserve that. I see what you did there, Bruin. Nice. Schroeder for three. Missed it. Good rebound by OG. Let's go. Let's go. Bridges bringing it up. Kicks it up to. Hold on a second. Bridges fadeaway jumper. Bang. 63 to 51. 64 to 51 Knicks. 13-point lead by the Knicks. 13-point lead. Love Clyde Frazier with his terms. Hustling and muscling, stopping and popping. Styling and profiling. Clyde Frazier I hope he announces the Knicks forever. He's a great announcer for them, like we have Sam Rosen with the Rangers. These guys are legendary announcers. It's so much fun listening to him talk. No clue. Yeah, Bruin, I saw that, California Angles. Yep, this team said that they didn't think that he would be able to understand how to run a baseball team. Can you imagine that? George Steinbrenner, yeah. Yep. I'll stop the poll in a few minutes here. At halftime, minute 13 left, and I'll do the poll results. Let me check one thing here. There it is, Bruin and everybody else. On January 3rd, 1973, George Steinbrenner purchases the New York Yankees for $10 million from Columbia Broadcasting System, which owned the team from 1964 until Steinbrenner bought them in 1973 for $10 million. True story. I thought it was $10 million, and it is. I just looked it up. So I am correct on that. Can you imagine that? $10 million he bought the Yankees for in 1973. Huck Porty with a nice – this guy's looking good, man. This guy's looking good, Huck Porty, man. 66 to 53. Tom Thibodeau is flipping out right now. Huck Porty has 4 points, 3 assists, and 8 – no. Let me double check that. He doesn't have 8 blocks. I had to have read that wrong. Hold on. Oh, he has 3 block shots. Let's say he has 8 block shots. He hasn't even played the whole first half yet. Wow. Angus, the California Angles. Sounds like a bunch of math. Angus, you remember why that came up, right? Because everybody was talking about the Angels. And I kept reading Angels as Angles the whole night. I'm like, who keeps spelling the Angles wrong? The Los Angeles Angle. Who keeps playing? And they're like, Johnny, that's how you spell it. Angels. For whatever reason, was calling it the Angles. Anunoby, huge pass to Brunson across court. That was risky. Knicks are up by 11 right now. 35 seconds left in the half. Brunson fouled by Schroeder. My answers was Angles calling Angus. I remember that. Yeah, Angus. Yep, sure. We all have our time. We all have our things we get called out in the basement for, and that was me. I did the angle thing. That was bizarre. I don't know what. And I was doubling down that I was right. I was doubling down on my mistake. Doubling down on it. Make it worse. Brunson for 2. Hits the first. Let's go. Man, Angus, these 2-week breaks in soccer is long, man. Colin, your answer was a pure guess. All right. I really thought they were playing tomorrow morning, Angus. I didn't even look at – I thought that was the case, that it was a 2-week break. I'm like, oh, look at this. I saw Saturday. I didn't even look at the date. Now it makes sense. It's next Saturday. Now I get it. 68 to 55, 36 seconds left. Tampa Bay Lightning play tomorrow night, so it looks like we're going to be doing that game. The Knicks are off tomorrow. The Knicks are on Sunday, and the Rangers are on Sunday late. Thomas brings it up with a dunk and 1. Got fouled going to the line. After Johnny stream tonight, Tango and Cash movie. Wow. Tango and Cash. Who is that? Stallone and Kurt Russell, right? Tango and Cash. How about, you know what I saw was on recently? How about, I can't even think of the name of the movie right now. It was Tom Hanks. He was a detective and had the dog with him. What was the name of that movie? It was just on the other day. I didn't get to see the whole thing. I saw, it was already in the middle of the movie when I turned it on. What was the name of that movie? Tom Hanks was a detective. It's an old movie. And the dog. He had the dog with him. 27 seconds left in the half. Knicks bringing it up. Brunson bringing it up right now. We're up by 11 points. 68-57 Knicks. Oh, I can't think of the name of that movie. Oh, that was a bad pass. Cam Thomas bringing it back, lays it in. That was a bad pass by the Knicks, man. Come on, don't get sloppy right before the half. 68-59 now. We're up by 9. That was a terrible pass. Terrible pass. Come on, Brunson. You're better than that. They stole it right away and had a clear lane. 5 seconds. Just put it up. Bridges, put it up. Nobi for 3. Did he get it? Or did he miss it? Hold on, I'm clapping. I don't know. Nobody looked excited. Nope, he missed it. 68-59. He airballed it. I thought he hit it. That's how bad the air ball was. It was right on line. It fell right in front of the basket. So anyway, halftime, 68-59. After Tango and Cash, everyone thinks it's Indians because George was born in Ohio. Bruin picked the Mets. Whippersnapper ain't thinking right tonight. Cullen, yes, Turner and Hooch. Cullen, boom. That was it, Cullen. That was it. Good one. Turner and Hooch. Thank you. That was a good movie. It was a good movie. It was on late and I was tired, so I didn't get to see the whole thing. Yes. All right, poll results. Let's go. Well, what do we got? It's halftime now. Knicks are up by 9. The Angles, 25%. Indians, 25%. Mets, 25%. None of the above, 25%. Nobody, 25% on every one of them. Well, none of the above was wrong. The Mets were wrong, and the Angles was wrong. It was the Cleveland Indians who turned down George Steinbrenner. When they went over the history of before LeBron brought a championship to the Cleveland Cavaliers, when they went over the history of all the Cleveland teams and all the mistakes and all the problems and all the issues, that was in the documentary. When the Cleveland Indians turned down some small name business shipping, ran shipping yards and all this, and they said this guy would have no clue how to run a team in baseball, and Steinbrenner swore he could get the right players and he knew how to run the team. They turned him down. Steinbrenner went to the Yankees, and the rest is history. Yep. And he bought him for $10 million. Well, remember, back then, money was way different than it is now. Dave Winfield, when the Yankees signed Dave Winfield, think about this. He signed a mega contract, 1980 or 81, 80 or 81. Mega contract, 10 years for $25 million. 10 years, $25 million. A mega contract back then. Yep. 10 years, $25 million. Dude, that bum we had on our team, Josh Donaldson, was getting paid $25 million a year just a couple years ago. Remember Josh Donaldson? I know he had a good career, but when we had him, he was a bum by then. He had a good career with other teams, but with us, he did nothing except strike out. He swung before the pitch was even thrown. He was making $25 million a year. The Yankees picked that up. The Yankees didn't pay him that contract. They picked it up knowing the 2 years we were going to have him. They owed him $50 million, $25 million per year for the 2 years we had him. Can you imagine that? Dave Winfield got $25 million for 10 years. Yep. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Oh, you went with none of the above, Angus? Wow, I thought you might know that. Mr. Marine knew that. Mr. Marine said it. He knew it. He knew it. That was a good one right there, man. Good one right there. So Your guess was wrong, Colin. Yeah, that's why. Well, I'll think of another poll. Actually, I'm going to do another poll for Mr. Marine, who brought this up a few times. Cullen gets detention. Well, Cullen usually gets a pass because he has admitted many times that he doesn't know any of the names we're talking about. He just likes to hang out in here with us. So he kind of gets he gets a pass. Cullen gets a pass, but anybody else that's been around a long time should have known it was Cleveland. And I only knew that because I saw the documentary I saw it like in the 90s. When the Yankees were winning all the championships in the late 90s, that's when I found that out, that he had bought them for $10 million back then, and Cleveland had turned him away. So that's when I found that out. Angus expelled. Angus is expelled. Mr. Marine is kicking people out. So right now, this will be the second stream without Gunner. No Gunner. This will be the second stream without him. So that's a little different. That's a little different. So we'll have to find out what happened to Gunner on eventually when he pops in. So like I said, tomorrow night looks like we're doing the Lightning game tomorrow night. And we'll do some during the week because the Rangers are playing late. Oh, man, I just can't stay up for these late games. So we're at halftime right now. Looks like Rocco has passed out, so I guess he didn't have to go out. It's just hard, his hind legs with his arthritis. It's hard for him sometimes to get comfortable. And you see him in the background. He's moving around and moving around. He'll lay down, get up, lay down, get up. It's something he has his good days and his bad days with it. But right now he's laid out. I'm not going to wake him up to take him outside. He'll probably get up around the fourth quarter. So give me 2 minutes, guys. Give me 2 minutes before the third quarter kicks off. Give me 2 minutes. All right, man. And guys, you guys know that the Cleveland Cavaliers are undefeated. They're 13-0. The Cleveland Cavaliers are 13-0. I don't think they've lost a game yet. I'm double checking. But I don't think they've lost a game yet, guys. I'm double checking right now, but Here we go. The Cavaliers are 13-0. 13-0. The Celtics are behind them. They're 10-3. That's insane. The Cavs are freaking good. Start their season 13-0. The best team in the West is the Thunder at 10-2. Any surprises on there? Yeah, see, like the Mavericks, they made it to the conference finals. I mean, they made it to the NBA championship. They lost to the Celtics, but I mean, they start the year 5-7. Yeah, everybody's kind of bunched up right now, except for a couple teams. The Warriors are 9-2. The Suns are 9-3. The Nuggets are 7-3. The Rockets are having a good start to the season. But we got the Cavs at 13-0. The Celtics are 10-3. And then a whole bunch of teams are bunched together. The Magic are 7-6, third in the East. The Knicks are fourth in the East at 5-6. The Pacers are 5-6. Everybody else is not having a good start to the season. And surprisingly, the Bucks are 4-8. The Raptors are 2-10. That is wow. Well, anyway, that's where we're at right now. So the 68-59, we should be getting this second half underway. The big game of the weekend, I guess, is the Bills and the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Like, no matter what happens in that game, who's going to take the Chiefs out this year? Who's going to take them out? Who is going to take out the Chiefs this year? I only see two teams capable of doing it, the Ravens or the Bills. Who else can do it? Who else is going to do it? Daniel, I know how you feel, Rocco. Yeah, he has. That's why he's finally laid out. I thought he had to go out, but he's laid out now. He's laid out under the coffee table, so I'll leave him alone until he gets up. I make that old man noise now, just getting up. Some morning it feels like you like someone beat you up during the night, right? Wouldn't be the first and wouldn't be the last time, Mr. Murray. I noticed the what? What is that? What is that emoji, Mr. Marine? I don't even know what that is. What is that? Cavs winning the champ. I don't know, Bruin. They're looking real 13-0. They're taking names. So they're starting out like Winnipeg. They're taking names. What is on? Mr. Marine, I don't even know what that emoji. Oh, you notice skunks on the stream? Is that a skunk? On a cold morning, it's a bit of a struggle to crawl out of bed. You ain't kidding, man. And now we're getting cold weather. Now it's getting cold here. We're getting like 30 degrees at night now. It's getting cold here. So the skunks on the stream. I can't even figure that out. Right over my head, Mr. Marine. I don't even know what you're talking about. Explain. Make fun of me if you have to. I don't even know what you're talking about. So what time is the actual Mike Tyson fight? Let's see what time that actually starts. No, I do not, Captain. I'm not a bettor. You've seen my man on here, Lou. Lou's been on here with me. He's huge into fantasy sports, fantasy, DraftKings. He does all that stuff. I've helped him. He'll always tell you. I gave him advice in the past, but I don't do any betting, Captain. I'm not a gambler. I just never get into game. Every time I bet when I was younger, I lost. I always lost. So I don't bet. You know what's funny? I'll even tell you why I don't bet. You know the last bet I ever made, and this should have been a home run. No points. The Jets at New England, Tom Brady, playoffs. You remember this? Rex Ryan was the head coach. Mark Sanchez and the Jets in New England in the playoffs. I bet against the Jets. 5-0-0 with one of my friends, 500 straight up bet because he said the Jets were going to win that game. I said, no way. They ain't going to New England and they ain't beating Tom Brady and the Patriots in New England. So I bet against them and I lost. And I never in my life laid a bet again after that, Captain. Right there. That is a sign. If that is not a sign, I don't know what is. That betting is not in my future. And that right there. That right there. That right there. Who wouldn't? He swore. I was like, man, you're going to lose $5. That was what? 2010? Yep. One of my trucking friends. That's right. I lost. I couldn't believe it. Sean Green was our running back. I know LaDainian Tomlinson was there too, but you know what I mean? Sean Green was our main running back. Yeah, lost. We lost. I never bet again after that. Never did. That's really bad. Mr. Marine, Turner, and Hooch. Oh, okay. Oh, Mr. Marine, I only saw part of the movie. I haven't seen the movie in full in years. That's why I didn't pick up on that. That's why I didn't pick up on that. Okay, now I don't feel so bad. Daniel, remember the name out of NBA Pass? Billy Cunningham. I don't. Billy Cunningham. I don't. Who's Billy Cunningham? Now you're going to make me look this up. Because you know how I am with sports. I got to know. Billy Cunningham was born in Parkville section of Brooklyn, New York. His fame began when he was playing at St. Rose Lima and Erasmus High School in Brooklyn, where he's the MVP in Brooklyn. Cunningham went to the University, Clemson. Looks like he played for the Sixers, or at least part of his career was in the Sixers. Is that right? Small forward, 6'6", 210. Wow, he played for the Philly Sixers, the Carolina Cougars, and the Philadelphia Sixers again. No, he went from the Sixers to the Cougars. Yeah, the Sixers. He played for the Cougars. Tony, another cellar dweller accounted for. Tony in the basement. Third quarter about to get underway here, guys. Again, the Knicks are up by 9 points, 68-59. Need a good win here, guys. Cullen, we could, and you are the second Aussie in here currently. You technically were the third. Bond showed up, Tony. We had a Bond sighting today. Damn, Johnny. Oh, Bruin. I should have listened to your friend. Bruin. I was such a big man. I was like, what? They're not going to win. And when, you know how it goes, went back and forth, back and forth. He's like, dude, I bet you $5 they'll win. I was like, oh, man, we're on. I was driving the truck then. I was like, man, you're on. That's an easy 5. I lost. It's the only time in my life I was like, there's no way. Can you imagine? Who wouldn't take that bet? He was so confident with Rex Ryan and that Jet team. I'm like, it's still mind-blowing today that Mark Sanchez and the Jets went to New England and beat Bill Belichick and Tom Brady and that team. Like, they beat them there in the playoffs. I lost. I'm still in my head 14 years later saying, how did that happen? How did that happen? Happened. Dan, I went to Rasmus. He was ahead of me a couple of years. Nice, Daniel. Okay. Once I saw Brooklyn, I said, I was thinking in my head, you must have been growing up. You must have grown up with him. And of course, that's a weird term, by the way. I was thinking in my head, where else would I be thinking? It's a common term. People say, yo, I was thinking in my head. Where else would you be thinking? And I said it myself. I was thinking in my head. Knicks give up a 3 right off the bat. Right off the bat. Philly 76. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it says Erasmus High School in Brooklyn where he's the MVP. Wow. Cool stuff, man. Cougars. Yeah, I know. That's what you think of the minute you think. You think it's a movie. Play for the Carolina Cougars. Sounds like a wives show. Brunson, but it was an actual team. Mikal Bridges, beautiful. Wrap around, missed the shot, though. Knicks are only up by 6. Typical Knicks, start the second half, and we don't get any points right off the bat. We gave up another turnover. The Nets take the ball again. This is typical Knicks. We start the second half on like a dud. Schroeder for 3, and he missed it. Thank goodness. Jericho Sims on the rebound. Let's go. Manav, good evening, Anthony. India beat South Africa today. Manav dropping in the cricket ambassador, filling in the cricket news. Josh Hart faked the corner 3. Passes back out to Bridges, inside to Sims. Josh Hart for 3. Bangs at home. Josh Hart is not like the greatest three-point shooter. Not the guy you'd rely on to hit a must 3, but he just hit one there. 71-64 Knicks. Second half just underway. Okay, gang, time for lunch with the grandsons. Catch you. I'll leave the wave, the Aussie flag, Tony. All right, Colin, thanks for supporting the channel as always. Appreciate it, man. Caps ads starting any day now. What's the delay, Bruin? What's the delay? What's the delay? Why are they? Oh, is this ESPN Plus again? They're the worst to watch games with. ESPN Plus is like they have delays or they just black the game out. The one night I was going to do the Tampa Bay Lightning a couple weeks ago, the game said it was on ESPN Plus. I turned there. They said it was coming up and then didn't play. That's why I didn't do it. That's why I said tomorrow night I'm on the docket with you guys to do the Lightning Devils. That should be a really good game tomorrow. Lightning Devils should be a good game. I'd like to do that game. It's at 7 o'clock. They're reviewing if this was a foul on Brunson or not. If it is, if it's a foul, Brunson will get 3 shots. 3. So the Devils right now are in first place in the Metro at 12-6. Hurricanes are 11-4. The Rangers are 10-4. The Lightning are in fourth place right now at 8-6, but they'll be coming around with a big win over the Winnipeg Jets. Big win over them. So that should catapult them on their way back to respectability. And Daniel, Steven Stamkos is starting to take off a little bit for the Predators. Looks like they won the challenge. Brunson was fouled. It's official. He's getting 3 from the line. 3 points from the line. Let's go. 3 shots from the line. Cullen, okay, I read that. Again, Cullen, thanks for always supporting the channel. Mr. Marine Gunner listening to Nickelback with Dad enjoying. Mr. Marine will never let Gunner live that down. And he shouldn't. Right, I get it. Gunner has had some great statements in here, and that one is like a killer. That's like just Nickelback. While we're talking about Judas Priest and Motorhead and Metallica and Megadeth and Iron Maiden and Nickelback. Poor Gunner. Poor Gunner. Brunson misses the second one. Come on, Jalen. Daniel, see you tomorrow, Johnny. Take care, all dwellers. All right, Daniel, thanks for supporting the channel as always. With the BOD, Mr. Marine. That's right, with the BOD on a Friday night. Tony, well done. Manav in Australia plays Pakistan tonight at T20. Hi, Mr. Marine. Gideon, welcome into the basement. Gideon, subscribe, hit the like button. Gideon's in the basement. What do you got for us? 1 second, Gideon, 1 second. Schroeder driving the lane. Was he fouled or did he travel? I got to see what the call is. 73-64 Knicks right now. 9:37 left in the third quarter. Not sure what happened there. Oh, Brunson fouled him. Brunson's got 3. Gideon, if you love the Nets being swished, offense flowing, and exquisite ball movement, this game is for you. Are you a Nets fan, Gideon? Come on, let's go. Gideon, are you watching the game? You weren't aware. No Karl Anthony Towns, no Deuce McBride. I don't think Claxton's playing for you guys tonight either. But Cam Thomas is a beast. Cam Thomas is a beast for the Nets. OG Anunoby, speaking of beasts, he's ours. OG is a monster, man. Monster. 75. Man, we got 32 points in the paint. The Nets have 14. And that's without Karl Anthony Towns. And no Deuce McBride. We're up by 11 points right now. 9 minutes, basically 9 minutes left in the third. So, Gideon, welcome into the basement, man. Daniel, take care of Manav. Reputation killer. Oh, the Nickelback, man. And Gunners had made some tremendous noteworthy statements in here, too. Good ones, really good ones. But, man, Mr. Marine will never let him live that down. Bridges misses. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. He missed a layup. Wide open three for Schroeder, corner three. Missed it. Wide open. Jericho Sims on the rebound. Knicks bringing it back up. OG's bringing it up the court now. What a great trade in the Knicks, man. R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly. I didn't like it. I was unsure at the time. Brunson for three. Missed it. Come on, Knicks. Come on. But now I'm starting to really like it. Deuce McBride is definitely filled in for Quickly nicely. And Barrett, man, you're taking OG over Barrett any day. And I liked R.J. Barrett. I really pulled for him. Brunson, oh, he almost did a corner three. Good defense. Brunson still with the ball. Mikal Bridges. Boom, 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 boom. That is his wheelhouse. Corner three. Mikal Bridges. Bang. Knicks up by 14 with 7:55 left in the third. Mikal Bridges from the corner three. That is his wheelhouse. Bang. Brunson was fouled by Cam Thomas. He went to take the three, and Cam Thomas hit his elbow. No call. No call. Yeah, Angus, that's really bad. That's like talking about the greatest rappers of all time, like Jay-Z and Tupac and Biggie, and someone throwing like Young MC in there or like Vanilla Ice. Like you don't throw Nickelback in a Monsters of Metal conversation. Poor Gunner. Poor Gunner. And I don't bring it up to him. I don't have to. Mr. Marine reminds it to him every stream. Cam Thomas, this guy is I'm telling you, man, it's horrible that he's on the Nets. Cam Thomas is a great, great player. Watching him play ball, this dude is Bridges contested corner three. And he was contested. 81-67 Knicks. 7:25 left in the third quarter. Timeout. I think the Nets called timeout. I think the Nets called timeout. Everybody hit the like button. Good to go. All right, Mr. Yep, take care, Manav. You too, Daniel. Manav. Skunk passing gas. Yep, yes, sir. Oh, that's bad, Mr. Marine. I've been around skunks trucking the country, man. That's not a pleasant. You don't want to run one of those things over and get them stuck in your axle. Oh, man, you do not want that to happen. Those things are bad, bad news. So, yeah, that's what I was going to look up. What time is this Tyson fight actually supposed to go down? I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know what happened to boxing. I wish boxing would go back to the way it was, where you had big matches and you couldn't wait for these big matches, not these gimmick matches. Again, all due respect to the Paul brothers, and they did their thing, and they're out there and they're making money, and they challenged it. And they did it. They used today's systems and today's technology. I'm not hating on them. I miss boxing. I miss real boxing matches. That's all I'm saying. I miss real boxing matches. Can't wait for this match on Saturday night. Can't wait for this fight. Can't wait for this one. This is not fun to me. Watching him fight Anderson Silva or Floyd Mayweather or whatever. Angus, I remember when Des Ramon made an attempt to be oh, yeah. Is it so bad? It's hilarious, right? Remember when Shaq did that too? Shaq also. Remember Shaq when he was rapping? Oh, man. Oh. And what was his movie? He was like a genie, I think. Shaq was like a genie. This is way back. Kazan? What was it? Oh, I can't think of the name. I'd have to look it up. GB, another cellar dweller, another Ozzy accounted for. GB. Good day, Johnny Rock and the Tyson Eats Ears. GB comes in with the greatest opening in the basement. GB has the best openings. We all have our thing in here, and GB has the best openings, man. And the Tyson Ears band, 98 Fahrenheit. Woo, 98. You can keep that, GB. Here in Adelaide today, and we have the V8 supercars here today, bloody hot in the car. Man, GB, you can have that 98 degrees, buddy. We had a whole hot summer full of that, man. Today was like 58. Today was like 58 degrees, man. Beautiful. Our night's going down to the 30s, man. We are good. No more mowing the lawn until maybe the end of March or April. You guys can have that heat, man. We are over it. And it stayed warm here through all of October, too. Knicks got the ball, bringing it up. We're up by 11 right now. Brunson dumps it off to OG, to Bridges, drives the lane. I don't know why OG didn't take the wide open three. Sims on the rebound. And he's fouled. Sims is fouled. Jericho Sims on the rebound. He's fouled. GB, good day, OG, Bruin, Mana, Mr. Marine. Good day, Tony. Tyson has a really good. Oh, I heard he slapped him. Yeah, when I looked up what time the fight was going to start, I heard he slapped Paul. Again, I don't know if they're just going to be out there doing a gimmick thing or if they're going to be out there doing, I don't know. When does it start? 10? 6:50 left in the third quarter here. The Knicks are up by 11. Yeah, GB, if you watch racing, man, my man Joey Logano, boom, boom. This is the little version of his car, the 22. Joey, 3-time NASCAR Cup champion. 3 times. Josh Hart driving in. OG for 3. OG missed. Sims on the rebound. Nope, he missed the rebound. Nets get the ball back. It's a 10-point game right now. Cam Thomas with the ball. The last guy you want to have the ball is Cam Thomas. Knicks ball. Spike Lee says it's Knicks ball. It better be Knicks ball. Good to see you back, GB. Good to see you back in here as well, man. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. Oh, Angus. Yeah, all right. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I have no interest in it either, to be honest with you. All right, the Nets missed a three-pointer. Mikal Bridges, a former Brooklyn Net, bringing it back up. Cam Johnson missed that last 3, I believe. Brunson on the top of the key. Brunson mid-range jumper, and he missed it. Man, we're missing the last few shots. Come on, guys. Come on. We're missing the last few shots here, man. I'm not liking this. That's a foul. Foul on the Knicks. Foul on Anunoby. I saw that. That's a foul. And, yeah, Caps ads finally started. What was the holdup, Bruin? What was the holdup? Tony, GB High, I might be going to Adelaide for the Port Hawthorn game. So, guys, is this like I know the Lions are starting off against the Geelong Cats. Is this an early season? It's March 5th. Is that early for footy to start? Isn't it usually the end of March? I mean, what do I know? I'm only 2 years in, but I thought March 5th was an early start. Is it not? Am I wrong? I don't know. I could be wrong. Cam Thomas has 31 points. He's 5 of 6 from 3. This guy is a really good player, man. The holdup was me being impatient. Oh, okay, Bruin. I thought something happened actually in the game. All right, very good, Bruin. Very good. Annual leave, Mr. Marine, so out and about. Love to catch up, Tony. When you come over, we'll work something out. There you go. Josh Hart inside, dumps it out to OG for 3. OG for 3. Boom, 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 boom. That's right. Let's go. I wish the Knicks would bring back these alternate jerseys for a little while too, man. When they had the black, white, and orange. This is the Spreewell. This is from 1998. 98, 99. Mitchell and Ness. Yep. Latrell Sprewell, man. I wish they would bring these back from time to time. The holdup was me being paid GB annual leave. Read that. Let's go, Ovi. Yeah, I want to see Ovechkin get the record. I do. I mean, you got to remember, good. Nets miss. Brunson bringing it back up. 83-70 Knicks, up by 13 with 5:20 left in the third quarter. Let's go, Brunson. I'll get back to you guys in a second. Driving the lane, kicks out to Hart for three. Hart missed it, man. Like I said, I love Josh Hart. He's average three-point shooter. Cam Thomas, thank goodness he missed a three. Remember, Cam Thomas was 5 for 5 to start the 3 points today, man. He's 5 of 7 now. He's missed the last two that he took. But don't keep giving him chances. Yeah, I want Ovechkin to break the record, Bruin, no doubt. You're watching a modern-day legend. Alexander Ovechkin is one of the greatest shooters the game has ever seen. Period. People hate him. I don't know why they hate him. Ovechkin gets LeBron kind of hate. These guys aren't hanging around. Mikal Bridges, mid-range jumper, and somehow he missed that. Come on, Bridges. Out of bounds. The Knicks are up by 13. Steeler Nation. What's going on, Steeler Nation? What's happening, man? Good to see you back in here with us, man. Good to see you back in here. What's going on? Tyson nearly is 60 with a hole in his heart. All Tyson is doing for Paul is making his fake boxing dream to look better. Like, love Mike, but he's going to severely injure tonight in a bad way. I don't even understand I was saying this before. Hold on. OG underneath. Boom. Boom. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Knicks up by 15. 4:20 left in the third quarter. Steeler, I was just saying earlier, I miss boxing, man. I miss boxing. I miss looking forward to real fights, real matches, real heavyweight battles. We haven't had that in how long, man? We haven't had that in how long? How long? Bridges alley-oop to OG. Boom, boom, boom. Knicks are blowing them out now. Up by 17. So, yeah, I agree with you, man. This is just I don't want to see these fights. I want to see real boxing, Steeler. Real boxing. Oh, I agree with you there. 1-0 Avalanche. All right, Steeler, I agree with you there. I'd take Sidney Crosby over Ovechkin also. But he is one of the greatest shooters of all time. This is what I tell people when it comes to Sidney Crosby. And I'm a Ranger fan. I don't like either team. But this is what I tell people when it comes to Sidney Crosby versus Alexander Ovechkin. It's Crosby all day. He brings more to the table. Crosby is a pitcher. He's a pitcher. Ovechkin's a thrower. You understand? Ovechkin is the guy that'll come out in the 8th or 9th inning and throw heat. Just straight heat. Crosby is the thinker. He's the passer. He understands the game. He's like a point guard. He understands everybody's strengths and weaknesses. He's a pitcher. He has 5 different pitches. Ovechkin has 1. It's coming right at you. Can you stop it? He's a thrower. Crosby's a pitcher. Ovechkin is one of the greatest shooters of all time, but I would take Crosby over him and not think twice about it. And I'm a Ranger fan. GB, you can't miss me. Tony, I'll be the one in the Hawthorne Guernsey. Boom, boom, boom. Bruin, of course, the Penguin fan, picks Crosby over Ovechkin. You wouldn't take Crosby over Ovechkin, Bruin? I would. As an overall player, I would take him over Ovechkin. As an overall player. Tony, yes, it's an early start to start the season. I think the AFL pushed aside practice games. I can remember that it started the second week of April with no buys. It is an early start. I thought so. Hey, you know what's funny? Tony and GB and Cullen. I think Cullen left. Bond left. Tony and GB. You know what's funny? At our local Lowe's store, there's an Australian that works there. And he saw my Brisbane Lions. When it was warmer, I was wearing my Brisbane Lions, the baseball jersey looking one, and he almost passed out. He said, he came up to me and talked to me. He said, you know about that? I can't do the voice, so I won't try. And I said, yeah, I know about that. He goes, you know what you're wearing? He was so shocked that an American actually knew about footy and could hold a conversation with him. Tony and GB. I held a full conversation with this man. And anytime we're in that Lowe's, I always run into him, and we talk footy all the time. He's like, he's an older guy. He said, I've never met an American that even knows what it is. And players, teams, I said, I've only been watching for 2 years, but he was so thrilled to talk to somebody in the States that knew anything about footy. So he almost passed out when he saw me in my Brisbane Lions, the baseball jersey one that I wear. I have the 2 Guernseys also, but the other one that I have. And after they won the title, and he was like, what? He couldn't believe it because I was telling him situations, names. I was talking about other teams. This guy almost had a stroke. Couldn't believe it. It was a lot. It was a lot of fun, though. It's fun to talk to him anytime. We're not in Lowe's all the time, but when we are and I see him, we love talking about footy. Makes his day. Brunson bringing it up. Knicks are up by 15 right now. Josh Hart, 3:29. Bridges missed. Now, guys, 15. There's 3 minutes left in the third quarter. It's not like, hey, we won the game kind of lead, but it's a comfortable lead. Now we're only up by 13, see? Can't get too excited. Tony, yes, it's an early start. I read that. Angus, boxing was fun, and the participants from way back had character. Like, remember, Brunson for 2 and 1, fouled at the line. Going to the line, fouled at the lay-in. Now, yes, Angus, boxing used to be fun. Remember, we talked about Ali, Fraser, Ali. The Ali-Larry Holmes fights, that should have never happened. They should have never allowed Muhammad Ali in that ring with Larry Holmes in the condition that he was in. That should have never happened. But Mike Tyson made Larry Holmes pay for that. Remember that? In the early 80s, Mike Tyson said he's going to pay Larry Holmes back for that beating he put on Ali when Ali should never have been in that ring to begin with all the issues that he was having. Tyson told Holmes, I'm going to make you pay for that. And he did. He made Holmes pay for that. Holmes threw up during that fight. Tyson was hitting him so hard in the gut. Holmes was walking back to his corner and threw up. Yeah, he made him pay for that. But remember those, man, you look forward to it. Like the Tyson, Evander Holyfield. Those were great. Evander Holyfield doesn't get the respect that he deserves from back then. He was one of the hardest guys to knock down, let alone knock out. 90 to 75. I almost said 55. 90 to 75. Nets went for a 3, missed the 3, missed the lay-in, and there's a foul on, I think there was a foul on Anunoby. Boxing was fun, and the participants from way back in character. You think Obi is slightly better than Crosby. As a straight-up shooter he is, but as an overall player, Bruin, Crosby brings a lot more to the table than Obi does. You know what I mean? Like, he understands the strengths and weaknesses of his teammates. He gives up for his teammates a lot. He's like a point guard. Crosby's like a true point guard and leader of those teams. If I had to pick between the two at the start of their careers, I would take Crosby. Knowing what I know now, but Ovechkin, yes, he's one of the greatest shooters the game's ever seen. He's a better shooter than Crosby. He's definitely a better goal scorer than him. Those areas, yes, that's why I said Crosby's a pitcher, and Ovechkin's the bullpen flamethrower. He is the flamethrower. Campaign bringing it up. Gunnar is still cool. He is the president, cool as F. He is the president of the Bouncers. Gunnar is, Mr. Marine is titled Gunnar as the president of the Bouncers. He actually was, I think he was the one that asked to be, I think he was the one that asked to be the bouncer. Right? I think so. I forget who asked. Boxing is horrible today. It's a shame how the sport turned out. Yeah, I know. I agree. It's horrible. You know, it's funny. Mike Tyson on his podcast had Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas Hearns, Tommy the Hitman Hearns on there. It was a while ago, and they were on there talking about today's boxing. And Leonard, remember that? Leonard and Hearns. Back then, Tommy Hearns, and even when he fought Marvin Hagler, back then there was no waiting a year for them to fight, waiting 2 years, getting this things in order, getting that in order. Tommy the Hitman Hearns and Hagler were like, yo, you think you can beat me? You can't beat me. And they got in the ring and they slugged it out. That was one of the best 3-round fights I've ever seen. Tommy Hearns and Marvin Hagler. These guys slugged it out. They didn't have to wait for contract. They didn't have to wait for all this tape and tests and are they going to fight in months and months. Back then, you think you can beat me? Let's go. And they did it. Remember that? They did that. They did that back then. That was boxing, man. You challenged somebody, man, they took you on. They took on the best because they wanted to show that they were the best. That, if you guys never seen the fight, look up Tommy the Hitman Hearns versus Marvin Hagler. I think you can get the whole fight on YouTube, and it's worthwhile. It's like a Rocky movie. There's like no blocking. These guys went at it. One of the best boxing matches, and it was quick, that I've ever seen. Mr. Marine, you think Ovechkin's better? Okay. GB, everybody's friend, Johnny Aussies love sport. Yeah, they do. And especially when his eyes lit up when he saw me wearing that that's the one I was wearing, GB, that one. I was wearing that, and this guy's eyes lit up, man. Lit up. His eyes lit up like, here he's like, an American knows about footy? I'm like, man, it's a great sport. It took me a while to get in, to get into the strategies and what's going on. I mean, I thought the 50, I thought that was like you're getting into an end zone area. I didn't know what I was doing, but it was still good. Tony, GB, it's going to be Hawthorne Century anniversary with some new jumpers. Check them out online, and I can pick them up from the club. Also, I saw Adelaide. The Crows got a new logo. Hawks have more primetime games this year, Angus. Get on board. Yeah, the Hawks, Tony and Wayback told me at the beginning of the 23 season, not this year, the 23 season when I was first getting into it, watch out for the Hawks. They're going to start coming around. The Hawks, I got to tell you, man, they're exciting to watch. No, Crosby definitely does not hit like Ovechkin does. I give you that. And Crosby he's a baby to me. I get the whole thing, but he's a legendary player. He's going to the Hall of Fame. I also think he had better teams than Ovechkin had, but Ovechkin had some teams now. Ovechkin had some teams that he should have won more with. But, Crosby had Marc-Andre Fleury. I mean, you can argue the greatest goalie of his era. Marc-Andre Fleury, you could argue the greatest goalie of his era. You could argue him with Vasilevsky. I mean, take your pick. I mean, of their eras. And even though Vasilevsky came a few years after Fleury, you get the idea. Jonathan Quick. These guys all played around the same time. Fleury came a little bit before them, but you get the idea. Not much before them. Those are your legends of today that are still on the ice. These guys are all first ballot Hall of Famers. Schroeder for three, missed it. Knicks with the rebound, gets it. Oh, OG just got it. I thought he stepped out. 2:10 left in the third. Campaign for three. Boom, 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 boom. Knicks up 95-77. 95-77. Crosby agreed. Marine, Bruin, Crosby not strong. Yeah, he's not as strong as Ovechkin. Ovechkin was his own enforcer. Remember in his prime? OG from top of the key for three. OG from the key for three, and he missed it. But I liked saying it. Knicks up by 18 with 140 left in the third. Knicks looking really good. No Karl Anthony Towns, no Deuce McBride. But again, you got a veteran in Cameron Payne. Campaign. That's such a cool name, right? Campaign. You got a veteran in Cameron Payne that knows how to play. So it's not like you're missing a backup point guard, man. Campaign is a good fill-in veteran. Bridges, corner three. What do I always tell you guys? That's his wheelhouse. The Knicks are up by 21 points with 1:10 left in the third. Tony, Johnny, ask the guy from Lowe's to the basement with us. I will. Tony, I will. And you know what's funny? When I'm out, Rock always brings up my channel. I always forget to bring up my channel. Rock brings it up to people. She's like, you never talk about and promote your channel to people. I'm not that. I always think it sounds egotistical, like, hey, man, check out my channel. And Tony, I will invite him to the chats. I will. He would love it, man. This guy, great dude, and we could talk about it all day. He loves, again, you wouldn't expect to come be in America and meet anybody that knows about footy, let alone walking in wearing that. This guy was like, whoa. His eyes were this big when he first saw me in that thing. And now, you're right, Tony, I will. And we're up. We're probably going to make, because it's holiday time, we're probably going to be making another trip there soon anyway. Good block, Hukporty. Good block. 30 seconds left in the first. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Knicks up by 21. 2-1 Caps. Bruin, 2-1 Caps. I'm going for the Avalanche. Bruin, as a Bruins fan, you should be going for the Avalanche. I hope Ovechkin gets his goals, but for our teams in the East, you kind of need the West team to win that one. So I'd like to see the Avs win that. Who's playing? Is Georgiev? Is he still starting goalie for the Avalanche? I always liked him as Igor's backup, but he thought he should have started over Igor. I was like, nah, not really. So you can, but he was young enough to where he didn't want to be a backup his whole career, and I get that. Georgiev was really good when he did fill in. But I will take. Wait, what happened there? Was that a flagrant? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There's a foul on the Nets, and then Williams. All right, we missed the shot, and then. Oh, that would have started a fight. There was a foul called already. Cam Payne taking the technical foul. And he missed it. Come on, Cam. So Williams, the play's already dead. Williams, the ball bounces near him, and he just smacks the crap out of the ball and missed Josh Hart's head by like this much. He wasn't that far away from him. Missed him by like this much. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing, man? You're mad because you guys are losing by 18 with 8 seconds left in the third? Hold on a second. Well, Cam missed the technical. He got the free throw on a technical shot. He missed it, which is unusual. Donnier now is one of our younger players on the team. Donnier's in, hit the first of the original foul before we got the tee. He hit the first of two. So we're up by 19 again. If he hits this one, we'll be up by, man, these guys look really young. And he hit them both. The Knicks are up by 20 now, 100-80. Raleigh, I think this fight tonight is going to be very boring and no knockout. No doubt, Raleigh. I agree. Raleigh, we're up by 20. We're up by 20, Raleigh. And this is important in the in-season tournament. Yeah, Raleigh, we're all very upset about these boxing things, man. Very upset about it. And you know who I thought that Steeler guy was, Bruin, when I was saying, hey, what's up, man? You know what? It was that dude Terrence. Terrence is his name from the Steeler fan. His name is Terrence. I thought that guy was Terrence. It wasn't. You know who I'm talking about. He's a cool Steelers fan. That's who I thought that was for a minute. That's why I was like, oh, Terrence, what's up? But it wasn't him. You know what I'm talking about. Now I just forgot what I was looking up. Damn it. GB, I agree, Johnny. Hearns Hagler, that was a great match, GB. At least Rock is promote her cooking channel too. Hell yeah. You've seen Rock's cooking channel? Yep. We promote it, man. She is on it, guys. Nice shout out, GB. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, GB. Yes. Rock's channel. Mr. Marine comments on it. Gunner, a lot of guys. Bruin, everybody's comment. I really appreciate it, guys. We really appreciate it. Rock is her cook. I'm blessed. And cooking's amazing. So what you see on her channel is exactly that. Yep. I promote her cooking channel. I drop them in the Discord. So Raleigh, I think I read that, Raleigh. Noonan's starting for Colorado. Okay, I think Washington has 2 left-handed goalies. I think you're right on that. Ryan Lindstrom's brother. Charlie Lindstrom, right? Isn't it Charlie Lindstrom? He's usually the regular starter for the Capitals. Tony, Rock's channel is a great channel. The food looks so – oh, it is too, man. It is. And the more comments, by the way, guys, appreciate you looking at it too and promoting it. The more comments you leave, though, helps the channel build more because it gets noticed in the algorithm and the comments make the channel move. So if you see it, just drop some comments in there too. I know you guys have along the way, but it really, really does. She promotes my channel a lot to everybody when we're out on the town. So I try to do the same for her. Bruin, I'm a lucky man in many ways. I've told you guys many times, I literally would be dead if she didn't stick with me as long as she has. My liver would have been gone. I would not be here. I'm deadly serious about that. I wouldn't be here. I would not be here. Oh, I thought that was something. I remember that guy. That's something from my youth, man. Remember that guy? The greatest. I like the bobbleheads, man. Angus, what is the name of Rock's cooking channel? Oh, wow, Angus, I'm going to drop it to you right now. Angus, I'll drop it to you right now. Hold on. I put it in the Discord too, Angus, many times. Many times. Hold on. Yeah, because the more comments and like buttons and all that are dropped, especially on a newer channel, it really helps it move along. It really does. So 1 second here, guys. So if you haven't, please do subscribe. There you guys go. It's right there. Angus, it's right there. There you go. There you go, man. Definitely. GB, lucky in love. Bruin sports, not so much. Knicks up by 20. End of 3. Mr. Marine. Boom, 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 boom. I'm pulling out the old guns, Mr. Marine. Charles Oakley. Willis Reed. Patrick Ewing. Spreewell. I mean, we're bringing out all the names. Come on. Come on. Not only... Yes, every day, Bruin. Amen. Every day. And the comments, they really help out, guys. So thank you for shouting out her channel, GB, and to all you guys that have supported it. We much appreciate it. Very much so. So, yeah, when the channels are new, all the comments. I didn't know that either when I was new. Like the comments and all these things, it helps the algorithm recognize activity on the channel. That's the word I was looking for, activity. So, good stuff. Thank you, Angus. Appreciate it. Manav, good night, all. I'm going to go get some beer tonight, Johnny. Awesome, Manav. Good stuff. Manav, you're subscribed to Rock's channel, right, Manav? You're always asking her what she's cooking. Everything's on there, step by step. Campaign out to Tyler Kolick for 3. Missed it. Knicks up by 18. The fourth quarter is underway. Angus got it. Thanks, Angus, again for the support. GB, night, Manav. Can't wait for India versus Australia, mate. That's right. Another block by Hawkporty. Hawkporty on the end. Boy, the Knicks rookies are really looking good. Hawkporty was fouled by Williams. Good. Hawkporty's wearing Isaiah Hartenstein's number now, so come on. Got it, Manav. Good night, Manav. Good night. Everybody's saying good night, Manav. Good night, Manav. Hey, Val. Welcome back to the basement, Val. Hawkporty at the line. Hit 1, missed the second. Knicks up by 19. Val's in the basement. What's going on, Val? Good to see you back in with us, buddy. I heard the Knicks are playing better without Towns. Towns has been a beast for the Knicks, though. I wouldn't want to miss him too many games. We're also playing the Nets, but they are playing really well tonight. But Towns, he's hitting over 50% from 3. I think he's averaging 26 points a game and 12 boards a game. Karl Anthony Towns has been incredible for the Knicks. Incredible. So I wouldn't want to be missing Towns every game. And we don't have Deuce McBride either tonight. But Campaign is a more than suitable backup point guard. So, but right now we're up See, the Knicks are starting to play around. Now we're missing some shots. We're up by 16. Sounds like a lot, but these leads can change very fast, especially when you're giving up wide open threes like that. Now, all of a sudden, the Knicks are up 101 to 88. Mr. Marine, Manav, enjoy BOD. Not too much. Yeah, Manav, you got to take it easy on the drinking. Angus, I love to cook, but I seem to have run out of ideas lately. Rock's channel will help you, Angus. Her channel will help you. Look at the shorts, look at the videos. Oh, Angus, man, if you're cooked, you'll love it. You will love it. So thanks for subscribing. Manav, you got it, Mr. Marine. Good night, Marine. Praying for your sister. Amen. Good stuff, Manav. GB, make a statement. New York Knicks run away with it. Right, let's go. And we need them to run away with it. So let's go. Let's go. The Knicks are playing great ball tonight. They're playing this is the way they should have been. This is the way they should have been playing against the Bull. Well, whatever, man. It's early in the season. It's a long season, so I won't get on them on too much. One second, guys. I'm always checking stuff out here. I don't like to make statements without being certain about them. But yeah, the Knicks are playing really well. Not to have those two players, but again, Cameron Payne has been around the league for a little while. So you got a veteran backup coming in and playing a role pretty well. But overall, you'd rather have McBride in there. But you got a suitable player coming in. So the Knicks right now. And it's also, you got to lead by a lot of points on this in-season tournament, which I'm still learning, the NBA in-season tournament, but I do like it. We're already 1-0 because we beat the Sixers, and now we're beating, but it's also a matter of how many points you beat these teams by, which also helps in the in-season tournament. So I do like the way they mix the in-season a little more interesting to watch. Making a tournament out of it, even though they still count in the regular season games. So I'm enjoying all of this right now, and I'm enjoying the way the Knicks are looking right now. So this is good. We're 5-6. This will bring us to 6-6. What a heartbreaker the other night, as we were saying. The Knicks down by 21 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and they were looking bad up until that point. And then they come back. They go on like a 15 or 17-0 run, get all the way back in, draw us fans right back in when we already conceded that we were going to lose anyway, and we were just having fun in here and doing polls, and the Knicks are getting blown out. All right, we accepted it. And then, boom, they come all the way back and lose by a point. Angus, since I am a fact collector, I hate to give out bad information. The color in this court is actually tan, not like Val, not like when they played the Sixers. It was all blue, and I was wondering, is that distracting when it's all blue like that? Although I do like the color schemes that they come up with. This one it's in Madison Square Garden, has the big trophy up there with the Knicks at midcourt with the Knicks logo, and the trophy is right there, which is an awesome-looking trophy. It's done up a lot. It's like tan. It's like an orange and dark tan. But it doesn't look too different than a normal court would look. So we give up another three-pointer. The Knicks are up now 104-91. Johnny, why do you sound nervous? I'm not nervous. I just want to keep the lead up. I don't want it to be 3 minutes left in the game. We're up by 5. That is a bad pass. See, now we're making dumb decisions. Nets come back with the ball. They score again. We just gave up 6 points in a row. Now we're only up by 11. We were just up by 21. See what I mean? You get up by 21, you start playing sloppy, and boom, now we're paying for it. Cam Payne has the ball at the top of the key. Come on, man. You guys can't get sloppy. Josh Hart, bad pass, but he was fouled. What? Now we turn the ball over again. All of a sudden, our 21-point lead has vanished. We're up by 11 now. And now we just turn the ball over again. Yeah, that blue made me dizzy, Val. Yeah, the blue made me dizzy. That blue was like really bright. In some courts, I think the Bucks had like theirs was like all green. I mean, I get it, but I think it's very distracting. I don't know how the players aren't distracted by it, but They're professionals, so maybe not. 9-11 left in the game, and all of a sudden we're only up by 11. Cam Thomas, the last guy on the Nets you want to have the ball, and he's fouled. Guys, man, this is what I mean. Playing sloppy ball, sloppy passes, giving up. And then when we're turning the ball over, these guys just go right down the court because there's no defense because everybody's down here. Come on, Knicks, wake up. Don't blow this. Don't blow this. Inbound to Schroeder inbounded it. Cam Thomas with the ball. Again, the last guy you want to have the ball. Oh, good. Oh, hold on. We might have a fight. For real. Oh, wow. The coaches came out to break it up. OG Anunoby got pissed. I think, was it Williams that shoved him to the ground? Or was it Cam Johnson? I didn't see who did it. Hold on. Hold on, guy. Everybody's on the court. Looks like we're about to have a hockey fight going on here. Let me see how that started. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He took on Anunoby, he blocked him a little bit, and then took his forearm and put it right under his throat and shoved him to the ground. Wow. Oh, that's going to cause problems. Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty. That was uncalled for. He was kind of boxing him out, and he literally put his forearm right under his throat and railed him to the ground. OG got right up. The coaches ran out there before they were going to start throwing bombs on each other. And he stood over Anunoby like doing this. Like, oh, okay, this should be an interesting 9 minutes left now. Oh, that was he did a little extra shove there. Let's see if he gets a personal. Hold on. Oh, yeah, he's got it. Hold on. Let's see what they're going to do here. That was a definite flagrant. There's no question about that. And he was talking crap after it. OG was going right after him. Finney Smith did it. Let's see what's going to happen here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I got to hear this. Hold on. That was dirty. OG shouldn't get anything. He shouldn't get a technical. He didn't do anything. Hold on. It's a double technical foul on number 38. Double technical. OG shouldn't get any technical. That's ridiculous. Hold on. This might be a better fight than the Mike Tyson fight. OG Anunoby and Finney Smith going at it. Let's see how the game unfolds after that mess right there. Let's see, Rocco. Rocco woke up in time for that. He just woke up in time. Boy, that was really dirty by Finney Smith, and I don't blame OG for getting. I mean, this should be an interesting last 9 minutes. GB missing the soccer this week? Yeah, there's no soccer this week, right? I'm missing it too. Brooklyn has a 13-3 run in the last 2 minutes. What did I tell you guys? Brunson bringing it up. Bad pass. We turned the ball over again. We're only up by 9, guys. The Nets went on a 13-3 run when we're up by 21. Now we're only up by 9, and we turned the ball over yet again. Some of these court designs are just ridiculous. Just laid down a monster hit on Middlestat. Oh, did he? Broke his stick in half and everything. Boy, these must be plays going on at the same time. Sound off Rocco. I will miss it somewhat, GB. I have a lot of housework to do. Tyson pre-fight. Yeah, it's a pre-fight. That's right. It was a pre-fight, Val. Schroeder for three, and he missed it. Thank goodness. Can we get the rebound? Nope. The Nets get the rebound. Watch. We'll give up points before we get the ball. Cam Johnson going up. And he's fouled. Going to the line. Knicks blowing this lead. Up by 21. Then give up a 13-3 run. Every time we get the ball, we're turning it over. Sloppy passes, everything. It's awful. This is embarrassing, man. Come on. To the Nets, they better not blow this lead. Right. Clyde Frazier is even saying the Knicks got to stop complaining, get their composure back, and start playing because they're giving this lead up. Now we're only up by 8. 8:15 left in the fourth. Broke his stick in half and everything. Avalanche power play. Rocco loved the fight. Yes, he did. He woke up. He woke up right when it was going on. The coaches ran out there before it really became a fight. Two big dudes like that, and they're both, 6'8", 6'9", man, going at it. So the Knicks now are only up by 7. 15-3 run in the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds by the Nets. 15-3 because we're doing sloppy passes, not doing the ball correctly, not moving the ball the right way, pushing shots, rushing threes, not fighting. Anunoby with the ball. Come on, OG. Hart for three, and he missed it. Come on, man. We're going to blow this game? And we fouled again. Good. They get to go to the line for 2 more. Now we'll be up by 5. The Knicks are looking awful right now. Awful. Here we go. Giving up more fouls. The Nets, every time the Nets get the ball, they score or they draw a foul and go to the line to shoot 2. I guarantee you he'll hit both. This is a joke. Like the Nets, they have these problems with each other, and the Knicks seem to be the ones that are still bothered by what happened earlier. The Nets are just taking total advantage of the Knicks being discombobulated. Clyde Frazier, the New York Knicks legend, the Hall of Famer, is announcing these games like the Knicks are not grow up and get back to playing the game. Grow up and get back to playing the game. The Nets are right back in composure. The Knicks are all pissed off. We're going to take advantage, and we're going to cut this lead all the way down to now 6 points. We're only up by 6. Well, he missed the second one, thank goodness. Josh Hart has the ball. What can we do anything now? Hart bringing it up, and I don't know why they gave it to Hart to shoot threes. He's an average three-point shooter at best. Hockporty. That's a big foul on the Nets right there. That's a big foul on the Nets right there. The Nets are playing heavy deep. You know what they're doing now? They're pushing the Knicks around a little bit and getting away with a little bit of pushing and shoving, and they're getting right here inside the Knicks' head. They're getting right in their head. It wasn't a shooting foul, though, so 7:30 left in the game. All of a sudden, remember when I said this is going to be a different game now in the last 9 minutes and change or whatever it was? And look at here we are. Now it's a game. The Knicks are completely discombobulated over that one incident. And they're starting to give the game away before that. Brunson for 3. Thank you. 107-98 Knicks. Get back on track, guys. Let's go. Schroeder top of the key. Finney Smith back to Schroeder. Schroeder for 3. Missed it. Josh Hart on the rebound. Let's go. Let's get this back, guys. Brunson. Oh! Boom! 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 Hockporty, man. We got the rebound. Josh Hart to Brunson down the court. Just as he was going to shoot it, he dumps it back to Hockporty, picks it up. Bam! Big statement. Big statement by Hockporty. Big statement. Beautiful. They all drew into Brunson. Hockporty came in. Bam! Clyde Frazier called a master blaster. Boom! What? That's what I'm talking about. Huck Porty's, he's a rookie for us, man. He's walking back to the bench and banged right into one of the Nets players. Like, get out of my way, man. Let's go. Let's go. Good. The Knicks are getting their composure back. Right. Clyde Frazier's right. You get in sports, you're going to have emotions. You're going to have problems. We're all human. But the Knicks, like, he's right. They just fell apart after that. The Nets just kept taking advantage. Like, dude, get over it and move on. You can't let the personal – we're all human. We're all emotional. You can be professional, whatever else. But when you're letting these things just take control, because the Knicks just gave everything up. Now we're back on track. Goodness gracious. 109-98. Knicks right now, 6:57 left in the game. And I want to check one thing. OG Anunoby is he is our leading scorer with 23. Huck Porty is 6'9". Yep, I thought he was closer to 7 feet. He's 6'9". Yep. Gosh, he's only 22 years old. This is a great rookie for us. A great rookie. Yep. Good stuff. Let's go. We got some good young players for us right now. Good young rookies playing for us. So he just brought the house down. I thought he was a little taller than 6'9", but he's not. He's not. He only has 5 games under his belt. So, yeah. So we're taking advantage today of not having Karl-Anthony Towns, no Deuce McBride. Tyler Kolik's getting time. Huck Porty's getting time because Jericho Sims bumped up to the starting center. And now this kid here, man, wow. Let's go. $20 points up, game on now. This is crazy. Yeah, GB, this is crazy. Man, did you see that dunk? Oh, that was beautiful. That's like a statement to get us back in it. Hey, guys, yeah, the swings in basketball can be like the swings in footy, man. You're up by a lot, and then all of a sudden, that lead, boom, 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 goes right down. That lead goes right down. So anyway, the Knicks are back up by 8 right now, 109-98. We're up by 9, 109-98. We're up by 11. Where's my math? Well, not anymore after that 3. We're up by 7 now, 109-101. We're up by 8. Where is my math? It's terrible. 6:35 left in the fourth. No matter what, we better come out with a win on this one. Both teams are playing with fire now. Brunson is being guarded like glue. Dumps it off the Hart. Bad pass, but we got it anyway. Bridges kicks it back out to Brunson at the top of the key. Goes for 3. That's going to miss. Come on. 109-101. Big booms. That's right, Bruin. That deserved it, man. Huck Porty really brought the house down with that. Let's get it. Huck Porty with the rebound. Missed. Oh, he knocked out. That's a foul on the Nets. That has to be a foul on the Nets. Hold on. Let's see what happened here. OG got the rebound. Finney-Smith went right after him. They both went to the ground. The Nets are still not in the – wow, they're still not in the penalty. GB always watching Flash Score, Mr. Marine. Live World Sports Score. Mexico versus Honduras just kicked off. I love Mexican soccer. Are they playing – I love what – GB, I've really gotten into soccer lately. GB, I've really gotten into the Premier League and La Liga. I watched a couple Real Madrid. I saw Real Madrid lose to AC Milan. That was kind of surprising. Real Madrid's like a really good team. All right, timeout by the Nets. Looks like it's 109-101. And we play the Nets again, by the way, guys, on Sunday. We play the Nets again Sunday night. And, yeah, we'll be back in here doing that game. Huck Porty's playing center. Yeah, he's filling in because with Karl-Anthony Towns out, we got Jericho Sims, who's really got to step up. It's his 4th year with the team, right? And then you got Huck Porty backing him up. Precious Achiuwa's still out. Karl-Anthony Towns is out. Deuce is out. I don't know. Towns has contusion in his knee. I think he's just out today, but I think he'll be back in on Sunday against the Nets. I don't know when Achua's coming back, but but he's playing center. Huckporty's playing backup center right now. Anthony Tony, we need around the grounds update. LA 111, San Antonio 109. San Antonio's playing a lot better ball too. I think Wemby had like 50 points the other night and 9 boards. Like he almost got the double-double. Texas, another cellar dweller accounted for. Texas, how you been, man? What's going on, Texas? Good to see you back in with us. I'll be back on tomorrow night also, Texas, at 7 o'clock. Lightning are on tomorrow night at 7. Bruin, Texas, Spurs. Texas Cards, good day from GB. Real Madrid. Yeah, I call them Real Madrid, right? Real Madrid. Yeah, they were like, I saw them lose to AC Milan. That was like a really good game. U.S. men's national team beat Jamaica yesterday. They played Jamaica again, the national team, on Monday. Got a lot coming up here, guys. A lot coming up this weekend. Good stuff. Yeah, Angus, you did tell me about your favorite soccer is Bundesliga. You got to admit, though, Angus, the MLS playoffs, this first round was like really exciting. There was a lot of exciting soccer, man. And Guzan was making some amazing saves. The fact that Messi and Inter Miami lost is insane. But Guzan, man, the former national team goalie, man, that guy, he was making some amazing saves for Atlanta. That last Atlanta Inter Miami game, Angus, was incredible. What a first round of MLS playoffs. Anunoby got charged with a personal there. That wasn't even his fault. What's going on? The Knicks are up 109 to 101. They just challenged the foul. They called a foul on Finney Smith, and the Nets challenged it, saying it was Anunoby, OG. And they were right. Oh, whatever. That's where we're at. Crowds are rowdy, right. When they talk about hostile environments, soccer is where hostile environments are. Football, right? The real football. Tony, okay, update around the grounds. I don't even know how to read that, Tony, so I won't. But I know your cricket buddies will know how to read that. Angus, I'm not surprised that Miami lost. Their defense is abysmal, and they proved it. They went up 1-0 and gave up 2 goals right away. Boom, boom. And then Messi was offside to tie it. It's just a great first round. That MLS, that was a great first round. So OG has 5 personal fouls. That's not good. We have given this game away in this fourth. When the fourth quarter started, guys, we were up by 21. We are up by 6 points right now with just under 6 minutes left. We blew 21-point lead in this quarter. In this quarter alone. Bridges to Anunoby, who cannot – he gets one more foul, he's out of the game. Anunoby got it on a spin-around mid-range jumper. We're up 111 to 103. Anunoby, one more foul, and he's out. So that means Jericho Sims will have to come in at center, and Huckporty will have to move over to the 4. Foul on Hart. Shooting foul on Hart. Can we play defense without giving up a foul? Come on, man. We're giving this game away. We are giving this game away. I can't tell you how many times this quarter the Nets have missed a shot, but we fouled them, so we give them 2 free throws at the line. And you're giving Cam Thomas the free throws. He's going to hit them both. The guy's got 39 points tonight. He's 15 of 20 from the field, 7 of 9 from three-point land. Yeah, I got a feeling he's going to hit both. Oh, there's first one. The Knicks are giving the game away. The Nets come down, miss a shot. Don't worry that you missed it. We'll foul you. So you get 2 free ones at the line. Come on, man. And they play, I told you, they played Brooklyn again Sunday, I believe, at 7 o'clock Sunday night. So definitely doing that one. But they're giving this game away, man. Big surprise. Cam Thomas hit both. He's up to 41 points for the game now for Brooklyn. Come on, man. Yeah, they play 7 o'clock Sunday night. Oh, we'll definitely be doing that one. Brunson with the ball. Can we do anything? Knocked out of bounds. It's our ball, but Josh Hart just wide open. Terrible pass to OG. One of the Nets was standing right there. Got knocked out of bounds. He's lucky he didn't steal it. Boy, they're looking terrible right now. They're looking bad. Inside to Mikal Bridges. Inside pass from Brunson. Back to Brunson. Brunson for three. And he missed it. Nobody there to rebound the ball. We should be blowing. Now watch, the Nets will come down. Don't worry, if they don't make the shot, we'll foul them or something. Oh, stolen by Hart to Brunson. Lays it in and one. We get the foul for once and the basket. Going for a three-point play. We're up 113, 113. That's not even a number. 113 to 105. Come on, man. Beautiful by Brunson and getting the foul, too. Driving the lane hard, gets the lay-in, and takes the foul. Mr. Marine, it's as close as can be now. Yeah, you're watching this. This is as close as it can be. We cannot lose this game. Cannot. Come on, Brunson, hit that. And he did. Three-point play right there. We're up 114 to 105. 4:45 left in the game. Come on, Knicks. Come on, Knicks. Let's go. Cam Thomas for three. Oh, he missed it, but they get the rebound. Where is our defense, man? Can the Nets go down and not score? Can we not help them? You don't even want to know what – Mr. Marine, did you just see that? So the Nets just scored. They're down by 7. Josh Hart is going to inbound the ball. Did you see that? That's our 5th turnover in the 4th. Josh Hart is inbounding the ball. They had to call a timeout. Inbounding. You ready for this? He's under the basket. Let's say this is the basket, the bottom of the backboard, right here. Josh Hart raises his hands higher to inbound the ball, and it hit the backboard. We turn the ball over. You can't make this up. That's our 5th turnover this game and this quarter. We're up by 7, and every time the Nets come down to our end, somehow or another, they get points. They get points, or if they miss a shot, we foul them to make sure that they get points, and then we inbound balls and hit them off the back of the backboard and turn the ball over again. This is a joke. What is going on? Jeez. LA won 120 to 115. Angus, I have seen the GB. I see what you and GB are talking about. I've never seen what you guys are talking about. That's why I didn't comment on it. Dang Spurs. Angus, in the 1800s, out football was fate. I've seen that. GB is incredible. Nearly banned. Theodore. I don't know anything you guys are talking about. So, anyway, what I do know is the Knicks are trying to blow this game. They're giving the Nets everything. Rolling out the red carpet to blow this game. So now he gave the ball right back to the Nets. Thankfully, they inbounded poorly, and Josh Hart is saved from that humiliating. And I love Josh Hart. Guys, the guy is 100% at all times. But he just got spared because the Nets did not inbound the ball. They did, but it went back out of bounds, so it's our ball. 4:14 left in the game. We're up by 7. The Nets are going to challenge. We'll probably lose the challenge. Hold on. The Nets are saying it was out of bounds on the Knicks. Brooklyn's saying it went out of bounds on the Knicks, not them. Let's see. Let's see what they say. .414 left in the fourth. Did you say Mexico's playing right now, soccer? Hold on, they're still challenging the penalty right now. Hold on. Oh, yeah, there it is. Mexico versus Honduras. Wow. Did that just start? No, 52 minutes left. Hold on. What minute is that in, GB? What minute is that in? Bruin 3-1 Capitals. How many goals does Ovi have? Fourth quarter summary. The Nets have 25 points this quarter. We have 14. They're 7 of 12 from the field. We're 5 of 10. We're losing 25-14 in this fourth quarter. In the medieval days, the captain of the losing team lost their head. Really? There would be nobody left on the New York Jets if that was the case here. What is going on, Knicks? Come on. Halftime 0-0. Okay, good. I have it locked in here, GB. Because when this game's over, I'm going to take Rocco out, and then I'm going to come back in and watch the rest of that. GB, I didn't know you were a soccer guy. That's cool, man. Wait, what? Of course, they turn the call over. It's Nets ball. We can't even get the ball down the court, man. We can't even get the ball down the court. OG Anunoby, by the way, they called that. Not only did they overturn the call, they realized OG fouled him. So OG's out of the game now. That's great. OG, our best player on the court right now, is out of the game. Well, I mean, Brunson, those guys, you get my point. OG's out of the game right now. So now we have a 7-point lead. Brooklyn's getting one free throw, and we got to hold on to this lead with Jericho Sims at center now, and Hawk Porty, I'm assuming, is going to be moving to the 4, which is the power forward position. Jeez. Boy, we're doing everything in our power to give this away. GB, Sunderland is my team. Johnny Angles will know who they are. I've said earlier I was in the USA for the 94 World Cup final. Wow, I didn't know that. GB, do you know that? I sound like a commercial now, but Apple TV, GB. Apple TV, GB. Look at that. I didn't even mean to do that. See what I did there? It's giving you the MLS playoffs for only $9.99. Only $9.99. And it's been an exciting first round. Numbers 1, 2, and 3 have already been eliminated. Been pretty exciting, but for just $9.99. I think when is the final, Angus? The Cup final, December 7th? So they still got a couple of rounds left. It's been exciting, man. I know, and I swear Arsenal is playing tomorrow. Wow, Angus, I would have gotten up for that and made my way to make sure I was at that TV at 10 a.m. and they wouldn't even been on. Tony, is that soccer on Kayo? Oh, 3-2 now. All right, well, here we go. The Knicks are back on. 4:15 left in the game. The Knicks are doing everything in their power to help the Nets win this game. Anunoby is now fouled out. Cam Johnson's probably going to hit the free throw, and he did. So now we're only up by 6 points, 4:15 left in this game. 21-point lead at the start of this quarter. 21-point lead at the start of this quarter. And now we're up by 6. And Anunoby fouled out. Well, this is great. And the Nets get the ball back, by the way. Now they'll probably hit something else. Offensive foul on the Nets. Offensive foul on the Nets. It feels like this quarter has been an eternity. This 12-minute quarter feels like it's been an eternity. Whew. Can the Knicks score? Can we score when we're down here this time? You think? And maybe when the Nets go down the court, maybe we can't help them out. Maybe not help them the rest of the game. Like when they miss a shot, let's not like foul them and help make sure they get points every time they go to our end of the court. Another foul. What is this, the NFL? Is this the NFL now? Every 2 steps, someone gets a call? It seems like every 2 steps, someone's getting fouled. I feel like we're watching football now. This quarter has been going on for an eternity. That's what it feels like. All right, Bridges inbounding the ball. Bridges to Hart. Come on, guy. I got an idea. Let's get some points. Shot clock down to 7 and counting. Brunson moving in. Mid-range jumper. And he missed it, of course. And now the Nets get the ball. It feels like when we have the ball on offense, like it's painful. It feels like it's painful. Like we just can't get a groove going to the basket. Every pass, every dribble feels like it's painful. The Nets are moving right down the court. Here we go. Schroeder bringing it up. Dumps it off to Cam Thomas. Again, the last guy you want to have the ball. Inbound pass, wide open 3, and he missed it. Wow, he airballed it. Wow, that was a gift. Brunson bringing it back up. Driving the lane and lays it in. No foul? Well, anyway, we got the points. We're back up by 8. Cam Johnson for 3, and he hit it. Why? Because he's wide open. Because nobody's playing defense on the Knicks. Why did he hit the 3? Because he's wide open. We're only up by 5. 3 minutes left in the game. We're up by 5. Cam Payne with the ball gives it back to Brunson. Foul by Williams. So we got, well, Hawkporty actually is still at the center. So they must have Bridges. Boy, we're sweating this one out. This was a joke game for a long time. Now we're sweating it out. Now we're sweating the game out. Brunson at the line for 2. You better hit them both. Normally, he has 29 points tonight. Usually, he would hit both. And he hit the first one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's find a way to win this thing. Why do they got to make us sweat? This is what New York teams do, man. Even when we have big leads, you got to make us sweat them out. You always got to make the fans sweat them out. Yesterday, I turned the Rangers on. I told you guys why I couldn't be on yesterday. Good friend, trucking friend of mine was in our area and came over and hung out with us for a few hours. I turned the Ranger game on. They're comfortably up 3-1. The minute I turn the game on, 3 minutes left in the game, up 3-2. Like, they just don't let us breathe. All right, so Brunson hit them both. Just under 3 minutes left. We're up by 7 points, guys. We're up by 7. Cam Thomas with the ball. You guys hear me saying his name a lot. Beautiful lay-in by Cam Thomas. Boy, who is defending? No one can defend this guy on the Knicks. Cam Thomas has 43 points for the Nets tonight. 43 points. Josh Hart, corner 3. You better hit that. And he missed it. But Hawkporty with the rebound. Good. Cam Payne for 3. Missed it too. We don't want to score, man. We don't want to score. 2 wide open 3s, and they both missed them, man. We're up by 5. Oh, good steal. Good steal. Can we get points? Brunson for 3. And he misses. Goodness gracious, man. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. We had 3 wide open threes by 3 different players, and all of them missed. We're only up by 3 now, guys. Only up by 3. 1:45 left in the game. Brunson draws the foul and 1. He hit the mid-range jumper and 1. We're up by 5. Goodness gracious, man. The hell is going on? I'm losing my voice. Texas is it? Yeah, no doubt. Texas, it is. That's what I'm watching now. Angus, it's okay as though my Wolverhampton is heading to being relegated. Oh, is that your team, Angus? I thought you were an Arsenal fan. Oh, Rick the Ninja's an Arsenal fan. All right, we got that. We're up by 6 again. 1:43 left in the game. Val, wow, the Knicks are looking right. They look like they're playing offense. 3 wide open threes by guys that can hit threes, and all of them missed. $134 left in the game. Knicks up 121 to 117. Josh Hart bringing it up. Yeah, Campaign. And I mean, Josh Hart isn't the best three-point shooter, so him missing is one thing. But Campaign and Brunson missing wide open threes right after that is a joke. Hart kicks it back out to Campaign like he almost threw the ball away. And now Campaign can't even dribble the ball. What is going on? And they missed it. Fucking unbelievable, man. We're going to lose it. Now look at the Nets. The Nets missed. They missed the layup. And guess what? The Knicks are like, don't worry. Don't worry. You missed the layup. We're going to give you points again. We're going to foul you way after the fact. And it's Schroeder. Schroeder's going to hit them both. Like, that's not a foul. Challenge that. Thibodeau's challenging it. Thank you. Schroeder misses it. Josh Hart came in way after the fact. They call that a foul. There's 1:03 left in this game. Hold on. Let's see. Where's the foul? There is no foul. Hold on. He had already shot the ball. Schroeder already shot the ball. Then Hart kind of bumped him, but the shot was already made. It's not a foul. Boy, they are making this real difficult, man. Val, I don't need that. I do not drink anymore, Val. Do not drink. You're new to the basement, so you didn't know it. You didn't know it. Yeah, I don't drink anymore. Trust me, I drank enough for my lifetime and everybody in here. I don't drink anymore. That's something I can't do. GB, could this be an overtime? Just saying. Oh. Hold on. Of course, this call stands. The call stands. Schroeder already took the shot. He took it. His hands are coming back down, so the ball has left his hands already. And then Hart fouled. Then Hart bumped him after that. So, of course, they give him the call anyway. So Schroeder's going to go to the line. Oh, no, I don't know if he's going to go to the line. It might be a loose ball foul. If it's a loose ball foul, he won't go to the line. Oh, no, he is going to the line. My bad. And Schroeder, he'll hit both. So that'll put us up by 2 points when we were up by 21 to start this quarter, which felt like a year ago. Flip, another cellar dweller accounted for. Flip in the basement. Just so if you want to know, Dennis Schroeder is an 85% shooter from the free throw line. 85%. So again, Nets, don't worry if you miss a shot. We'll foul you and make sure you get points every time you're at our end. Oh, look at that. He made the first one. Every time you guys are down in our end of the court in this fourth quarter, if you miss a shot, don't worry. Don't worry, because the Knicks will foul you and make sure that you get points every trip you come down here. What a joke. And the Nets are not even a good team. Here's another game where we're playing a team that's not a good team, and we're looking like jackasses. Again. We're only up by 2 points. Boy, I wish we would play defense like the Nets are. They're smothering. Brunson under a minute remaining. Looking. Campaign for three. Missed it. No rebound. Yay, the Nets are going to tie this game up. They have not missed at all. Here we go. 38 seconds. We missed the shot, and, of course, nobody's there to rebound it. Schroeder, mid-range jumper. Nope. Passed it back to Schroeder. He missed it. Are we going to get a rebound for once? No, of course not. Schroeder for three, and he hit it. The Nets take the lead with 11 seconds left. What a clown show. What a clown show. The Knicks are 1-5 in clutch situations in the fourth quarter this year. Clyde Frazier has just said it now. We are 1-5 in clutch situations. We're down by a point. We are down by a point. The Nets missed the shot, and what did we do? Not get the rebound with people there. They get it and score. What did I tell you? The Knicks have told the Nets this whole quarter, when you come into our zone, no matter what, we'll make sure you get points. We'll make sure you miss a shot, we'll foul you. You miss a shot, you'll get the rebound. Don't worry, you're going to get points because we don't want this 21-point lead. We don't want this game. We're going to blow this game. Now there's 11 seconds left in the game, and we're down by a point. We were down by 21 to the pathetic Bulls the other night, come all the way back, and then foul at the end of the game when we have a 2-point lead. At the end of the game, we have a 2-point lead, like with time running out. The Bulls miss a 3-point shot, but don't worry, we'll foul you. And we'll foul your best shooter on the team, White. And he'll make all 3 foul shots from the line, all 3. So we'll go down by 1 so we can lose. It's almost the same situation here, except we were up by 21, and now we're down by 1. So maybe we're the joke of the team right now. This is a clown show, man. Just get the win. Just get an ugly win and get it. Just get an ugly win. Well, we're inbounding the ball. Here we go. Got the ball to Brunson. 8 seconds left. Brunson for 3. Boom, 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 boom. He hit it. Nets bringing it back up. 4 seconds left. Mikal Bridges just became the superstar. Brunson hit the 3-pointer. The Nets were bringing it down, and Mikal Bridges blocked the shot. Blocked the tying shot by the Nets. Blocked it. We found a way to win. We tried to lose. We tried our best to lose. Look at this. Bridges inbounds to Brunson. Brunson hits the 3. Boom. Clutch 3 and defended. He was really being defended. Hit that 3. Schroeder bringing it up. Schroeder goes to lay it in off the glass to tie the game with no time left, and Mikal Bridges blocked it. He blocked it. He blocked it. He blocked it. He blocked it. The Knicks win. Schroeder had that lay-in. It was going to tie the game. GB. They were trying to get overtime. It's going to lay, and Bridges blocked it. That fourth quarter was an eternity. Way back. I see you're in here way back. Another cellar dweller accounted for in the basement. What's going on way back? That was a crazy fourth quarter. That was a crazy fourth quarter. Jalen Brunson finishes with 37 points, 12 of 20 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, and 7 assists. That was a crazy, crazy finish. Schroeder literally was bouncing, and he blocked it. Bridges blocked it. That was going to tie the game. Holy crap. Mr. Marine, that was pathetic, but we'll take the win. That was pathetic, a pathetic fourth quarter, up by 21 points. And you know when it turned? When that fight between Finney Smith and OG Anunoby started, when Finney Smith was boxing him out, and then put his forearm right under his neck and shoved him to the ground and then stood over him. But the great Clyde Frazier said it, the Nets, they just kept playing. It was a personal, emotional situation. They just kept playing. And the Knicks, they got all bent out of shape and discombobulated, and they lost their composure. And even Clyde Frazier was like, grow up. The Knicks need to grow up and get back to the game. Get back to the game. Emotions happen in games. The Knicks were like thrown off by that. They were already starting to blow the lead to begin with. But after that moment, that was at the 9-minute mark. After that, they were like, it was like a 13-15-0 run, 15-3 run by the Nets. Clyde Frazier, like, what are the Knicks doing? They're still up. They're still letting a situation bother them the rest of the game. Bad passes, bad shots, but we won. We found a way to win, and we won. We won. What a crazy fourth quarter. Whew. Mr. Marino, I will agree with you. It is pathetic. No New York team gives us fans a breather for a game. None. Like I said, I turned the Rangers on in the third period. We're up 3-1 the whole period. But right under 3 minutes left, I think it was 2:43 left in the game, and we give up a goal. Of course we do, because now we can't let our fans sit back. And that was at Madison Square Garden also. For those that don't know, the Rangers and the Knicks both play at Madison Square Garden. So last night, the Rangers said, whoa, fans, you guys look a little too comfortable. Just with a little over 2 minutes left in the game, we're going to give up a goal and only be up by 1. So the Sharks pull their goalie so they can have 6 attackers on the ice against our 5. Oh, and then we get a penalty against us, and it was 6-on-4. Do you remember this, Mr. Marine? Did you watch the game? Then it went to 6-on-4 for the last minute. So the fans never have a breather. Never. They never let us have a breather. That's New York teams. I'm not kidding you. Good day, way back. You have missed a crazy game. Way back, this game has been insane, and mainly the fourth quarter. Way back, we won by 2 points, and we were leading by 21 at the start of the fourth quarter. Me too. We never get to see a live fight these days. Netflix is the bomb. Yeah, it's a fight started. I don't even really care about the fight, to be honest with you guys. Anyway, guys, I'll be on tomorrow night, 7 p.m. I always say I'll be on. I'll be on tomorrow night. Tampa Bay Lightning are playing the New Jersey Devils. The Rangers are off. The Knicks are off. So we're going to do the Lightning game. Daniel will be very happy. We'll do the Lightning game as long as what, Bruin? ESPN Plus doesn't black out the game, even though they say they're going to show it. All right, guys, we'll see you later. That was a long, crazy game, but we'll take the win. Go Knicks, go Knicks, go. We will take the win. They did everything in their power to blow it, and we took it. It's all that matters. I'll be on tomorrow night, guys, 7 o'clock, Tampa Bay Lightning versus New Jersey Devils. That's a big game. That's a great game. Go Tampa Bay. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Thank you, as always, guys, for the support. See you. On way back, don't worry about being late. It's all right, man. It's always good to see you in here. Thank you. Gunner, by the way, guys, Gunner is the next on the missing list. That's 2 streams now Gunner has missed. If he's not on with us tomorrow night, we'll do a poll about where Gunner is, just to be fair. And way back, Bond did stop in earlier, so it's good to see him in as well. GB and Angus, Honduras is up 1-0 right now. I just turned to that. 65 at the 66th minute. Now I'm out. I'll see you guys later.